taunt this time, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Ah.
Can we get somebody that's reliable to call out leadership, please?
Turs, could you
Just in
say?
case-
Yep, I can take care of that.
Thank you,
Okay,
Turs.
great. Thank you, man.
I'm sure it works with you. You've been doing it for days.
While we're just on the boss, casters should stay on the corner of the pillars. Anyways, they can still reach the boss, and it's very easy to just move over it. But
Yeah, just sit at max range. You
Thank you,
don't have to
Alexi.
worry about the AoE.
You don't need to LOS it.
Yeah,
Just
you
need
don't
to
have
auto-damage it.
Don't sit behind the pillar or some shit like that. Stupid. And please, like AoE, if you're a blue side, AoE the birds, okay? The Holy Star, you have to take the birds and you have to bring them back to the ranged. You can't just sit them like in between and around the melee and stuff like that. You have to run
Okay.
them to the ranged, right? So the idea is that when they come, they spawn. As soon as they spawn, that's your only job. Spamming Blessing of Kings, getting aggro on those birds.
I
When
don't
they
have
come
the
to
Blessing
you,
of Kings. I'm making the Wisdom.
okay, well that's
It's fine.
yeah. Well, you need to get aggro on them and then spawn consecrate. So, whatever blessing you're using, I think Kings is the best one for the aggro.
Yeah, I'll just change it. Yon Kings. You don't
Okay.
have Kings.
Guys, you need to use blast.
Okay, you're just gonna do might, and you do might on the people who. You do might.
Okay. Guys, please stick to your side, more like to your side, and be aware in case you're got a color that is messed up based on the side to swap quickly. Yeah. All right, let's move together with the tank and stick to like Turs on the right side and whoever we have marked on the left. Mooncrazed, laser.
Yeah.
Andre, move up.
Let the tank
Guys,
go in
it's not a
first.
DPS race. Nice and easy. Move up, move up, move up with the tank together with your symbol. It's not a DPS race. Okay.
Look at your marks. Make sure you're in the right side.
Make sure to pop T's.
Dickers.
early.
need to be decursing faster.
Okay, Ravens, let Holy Star get aggro on them.
Okay,
Holy
5
Star,
seconds. Melee out. Get out of range.
Kill the Ravens, guys. Ravens is first priority for blue side damage. Ravens need to die first. No damage on the boss until the Ravens are dead. Thank you. Reposition. The bosses moved a little bit. Move back.
Move the boss front. Thank you.
Lunar shift in 5 seconds.
Melee out.
Melee out. Bringing the Ravens back to the caster group.
Ravens back. Move it back. Okay, much better. Good job. Kill the Ravens. Alright, nice and easy, guys. Move the boss back.
Move the boss.
We're having massive issues with losing aggros on the boss. Reposition based on Sundred.
Discourse.
Ravens
Lunar
will
shift.
spawn.
Get out. Melee, get out. Okay.
Owls are here.
Okay, start DPSing the owls. Make sure to interrupt their shift. Leave them at 10%. We have to kill them all at the same time. Kill the little ravens. Kill the little ravens. You have to kill the little ravens. Can't just leave the little ravens up. Quickly. Kill the little ravens.
On the left, the top one.
We are dying.
Be careful.
Ranged help blue side.
The curses, please. Whoever's left alive. Alright, guys, try to kill the owls as best you can. We have to burn them down now. All of them at the same time.
Discourse.
Alright, you made the timer.
Okay, we made the shift, guys. This is the next thing. Good job. Kill the ravens.
Don't go in. Go out.
Kill the ravens, guys. First
Melee
thing
out.
first.
Melee back in.
No damage on the boss until the ravens are dead. I can't stress it enough, guys. I'm seeing a lot of damage.
Well,
Very
from the
cheap.
blue side, not the red side.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Nice and easy, guys. Ravens.
Melee out. Lunar shift, melee out. Pull the ravens over to the other side. Try to shoot them. There's a bunch overkilling the healers on red. There you go. Okay, melee back in.
Decourse.
Kill the ravens. Good.
Decourse.
Thank you. Melee out. Lunar shift. Ravens are going to spawn in a sec here. Be ready to grab them once they come. Ravens, pull them over to the right side. AOE down. Okay. Still up. Got to finish him off.
No damage
Melee.
on the boss. Ravens.
Lunar shift is in 3 seconds. Melee out.
Get out, melee. Seekers. Good job, guys.
Yep, keep it going.
Good job.
Ravens are going to spawn in a sec. There they are. Pull them over to the right side. Or blue side, we'll call it.
Tank is dead. The paladin.
All right, melee out. Lunar shift's about to happen. All right, he's about to shift to the next phase. And there won't be enough DPS to do it, but that is the fight in a nutshell, people. You just do that twice, and the fight is over. So rinse and repeat that exact rotation we just did there, and the fight is done, and we get to move on to the next boss.
And good job, guys. That's like a very steep learning curve, and it's probably the hardest boss out of whatever is up front and up till chest. So, good job on that. Looks like we're gonna get it in a minute.
So you want to save your cooldowns for this owl phase. So burst the owls down. Obviously, you want to get them down. If you're using the newest DBM, or not DBM, bigwigs, you have your box that pops up and tells you the percentages. So just put everything down to 10. If the one you're DPSing on is at 10, then switch to the back one, put that one to 10, and then just finish them off before the enrage happens. And yeah, you just got to make sure that when this phase is happening, though, especially blue side, is that as soon as those ravens spawn, you got to stop DPSing the owls and go, which means that if you're on the red side and blue side is getting a little bit behind because they're taking care of ravens, especially if you're ranged, you need to start over. You have to help out with the other owls, right? So it's just basically compensating for the fact that the blue side is taking care of the ravens for the raid.
Everyone should be.
Only red, I
be
think.
Asked.
Only red can do the decursing. Yeah.
Make sure
So-
this time you're using your food buffs, because this time it's done. We kill it.
So you gotta give the tank a couple seconds. Like as soon as the ravens spawn, like melee can start cleaving the fuck out of them. That's not a big deal as long as they're grouped up. But casters, you gotta give them a couple seconds before you start AoEing because you're just gonna get killed by the ravens if you do it immediately.
Lexi, do you have a Titan flask? You told me you may have one. Because I don't.
By the way, what was happening with threat on the boss? Like I had to stop casting like seconds at a time because I tried.
I will send you Titans in just a second. Sandra needs to do a little bit of a better job with taunt.
Yeah, I
But,
figured it out what was my mistake. I
Yeah,
taunted
it's okay.
too-
Sandra can
taunted
hold
too
the
early.
aggro on this boss with no issue with a 4-piece tier 3 tank set for extra 5% on taunt. It just taunts on time and it's okay. You guys just
Yep.
run back. You're gonna get this probably this try, so fully buff like G said.
So recommend, Sundry, all you got to do is when the timer's about to go off on when he's going to do it, just taunt it like 1 second beforehand or 2 seconds beforehand, but just rage pool. And as soon as he does it, your taunt will be on him, so he'll run back to you and just hit him with whatever. If you're a Fury prot, then hit him with a Bloodthirst. If you're
Big
Deep prot,
big prod.
then yeah, hit him with a
The
big old
shield
shield slam.
Yeah.
So that should be your snap threat, and it should be good.
Yeah, no, now I'm good. Just I was taunting too early because I forgot that he announces before he does the lunar shift stuff, and so coming in 5, and then after 5 seconds he's casting another 5, and that's
Yeah,
what
it seemed
I
like
wasted my taunt. But yeah, I got it now.
yeah, it looked like you had down after a while, so it's good. It's all about learning curve, right?
Yep.
Make sure you're using your T's on cooldown, melees as well. Just stay alive, don't die.
And who's doing wisdom on the boss? Because I think it wasn't up for a long time. Any paladin?
Probably makes sense for a Holotarish when you're not tanking. Just run up and refresh a wisdom up there when there's no birds up.
You remember, guys, decurse. All right, please decurse, decurse, decurse. The decurses were very slow. Please decurse. Be aware when people get cursed. You also see a red beam when people are cursed. You'll see a red beam. Like, please decurse.
I have a question about this.
Yes.
So I'm a decurser. Can I only decurse the other side? How does it work?
You can decurse everybody, but you just have to be within range. So you could just, if you're a decurser, you could scoot over a little bit to the right, but
Alright,
just
gotcha.
don't go too far to the right.
The range should be
You see
long enough.
the range that the melee. You see the melee that hit the boss like up front, right? And you see that they're like at a minimal range distance between them, and they're not taking damage, right? So that is the minimal distance that is acceptable, pretty much that melee range, right? Which means that you can scooch onto the red little middle section, and do your decurses, and then scooch back. Yeah, right?
Alright.
Like Rick just said. So don't hesitate to do that. Don't hesitate to go a little bit into the middle, do your decurses, and scooch back. Whenever they
Yeah, I
happen,
was worried to deal damage.
that is
to
first
the
priority.
other
That
side.
is especially if you're red side and you don't have to do damage on birds. Your first priority, if you can decurse, is to decurse, right?
Gotcha, cool.
It's not a DPS race until the owls spawn. I cannot stress that enough. Don't stress yourself when the boss is just doing his regular mechanics. That's not the stress. The stress is when the owls spawn. Pick up your health stones, get to your positions, and let's get going.
Okay, let's go.
Move in with the tank.
Move forward, guys.
Make sure you're debuff. If you got the wrong color, move to the proper side.
Zolsi, move to the other side. Zolsi, you're AoEing the birds now.
Demo out, please.
Ravens, tank a threat. Pull them over to the casters. All right, melee, pull them back to the casters. Melee out. Back up, guys.
We have a few ravens on red side. Please pick them up. Thank you.
Put him back.
Get back, guys. Reposition based on the boss. Reposition based on the boss. Be fluid. Fluid with the boss.
Ravens, let him get threat. We got lunar shift
Melee
happening.
out, melee out, melee out.
Get the boss back. Run it backwards, please.
Take a bus.
Good.
Sandra,
Step
try
back
to move
farther,
into the
guys.
gate.
There's a red in the middle of the blues. You're gonna die, Michael. Go to the other side.
Pick up our ravens.
Lunar shift, melee, get out. You push, that's fine. Alright, watch for ravens. They're still the priority when they spawn. There's still some up.
Ravens.
Alright, pull them together and AoE them.
A few ravens still on red side. Damage, 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 guys. Damage, damage, damage. Very good job so far, guys. Very good job.
Oh, one is dead. Ah,
Oh no.
You can't burn it right to the ground, guys. This is
That's not good, guys. Like 10%. Leave them. Red, try to help blue as best you can. Don't go too close. You can't go close like that.
no, they enraged because of the
Yeah, they enraged.
8% destroy. Yeah.
No, it's a wipe because we killed the one way too early. Guys, you can't kill the owls. We have to kill them at the same time. Mechanics, bros. What we did, we said mechanics, right? So mechanics. We have to kill the owls together. All right. We can't just fucking DPS an owl. Oh look, we're killing the owl. Alex, I said we're doing great. Let's kill this owl. No, fucking leave it. They all have to die at the same time. I'm gonna stop saying that you're doing a fucking good job. Come on.
After you bring the red owl to 20%, I want some casters to help out the blue part, the blue side.
Yes, yes, of course. When your owls are at 10, look at the other owls. Check it. You can see them. They're all around you. You can look like you have eyes. Use your camera. Look around. Oh, look. Oh, one owl, 10%. What? Should I hit this one? No, probably not. Okay,
Plus-
let's do it.
plus the bigwigs box tells you the percentage of all the owls, so you know where everything's sitting at, right? So put it on your screen where you can see it, so you can see the percentage of all the owls in the raid.
Yeah. If you're a fucking dotting class, just swap targets at like 30% or something like that. Like fucking play your class. Shit. You don't need people to fucking tell you how to do damage. Like we said, you have to kill them together. Right? Just listen. Do the mechanics. We'll get the boss killed. You don't do the mechanics, we're gonna wipe you over and over and over and over. And over.
No, please.
However, it was looking good. The first phase was done well, so.
Yeah, this time is the time. So please focus.
A little bit of an issue, by the way, as well that I noticed is the birds were still not going really fast enough. Sometimes they were, sometimes they were not. It was definitely better, but the birds need to move over to blue a little bit faster than they have been.
You robot.
And I'm
What
sorry, I
I'm
didn't
doing,
hear about your Titans.
I'm
Holy
putting
shit, I'll put it
consecration
in.
and then blessing of might, blessing of might, blessing of might.
Blessing of might is probably the priority. Like, don't worry about the consecration. Get the might off the rip, because what you're looking for is you're wanting to get ahead of the healer's threat over on the other side. So as soon as it's called that they've spawned, just start spamming your blessing, because you want to pull them over to you as fast as possible. If they're over with you, the melee, like the warriors, will be cleaving. So at least if it's on the warriors, they're not going to die. But your priority is pulling everything to you. So that's more important than your consecrate.
So I kinda got fucked as a hunter. I can usually pull the owls to us, the ravens, but I got red-sided.
Yeah, it happens. It's okay. Try to be closer to the group and like very, very close together to that blob that is like moving forward with the tank on your side. That generally seems to dictate who gets what color. And it's based on proximity to the boss. Right? So it like matters. That's why it matters. That's why Turs kept on saying walk with the boss and go together with the tank. That's why. Holy Star, I'm sending you Titans right now. Sorry for the wait.
Yeah, no worry. Okay.
Do we have anyone doing another blessing, or should we do it?
I can do it. Make sure you're using your food buffs. Can we?
Any protection potion that might be of use here?
Arcane. The owls do arcane damage. So.
Yeah, if you want to pre-pot arcane, I guess we could do a arcane pre-pot now. Just one.
No, it's not worth.
It's not super important. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much, but
It helps the survivability a little bit, and especially if you have to if you're on the bird side, maybe as an AOEer, maybe you could use as much protection as you could. I don't know. It's a personal thing. It's really like they said. It's not about the prot pot, but it's about the mechanics. But the prot pot helps, right? Just makes you tank it a little bit more, maybe. All right, is everybody buffed up and
It looks like it. We should be able to go. Stack
Okay,
on your marks.
Stack up on your marks. Stack up really close to your marks. Really close. Get right on top of the marks. Whoa, yeah. Too fast, Nezu.
Blue.
I'm not going anywhere.
Square stay
Blue
back.
side, you have to chill.
The blue side. Yeah. The square stay back. Let the purple get in first.
Ravens, pull them back. Lunar Shift is in 3. Melee, get up.
Guys, we have to get the Ravens on the right side. Kill the Ravens. We are again not focusing the Ravens, and they're going everywhere. We need to do a much better job with the Ravens and faster. This was slow.
Alright, next Lunar Shift is in 8 seconds. Ravens are going to spawn around the same time. You ready? Melee out. Pull the Ravens over.
Get the Ravens. Get aggro on the Ravens.
And we put the owl phase as well. Kill the Ravens and onto your owl.
Don't kill the owls. Leave them low. Do not kill the owls. Kill the Ravens first, if you're blue side. Red side, prepare to help blue side with damage on the owls, because we will probably need it.
Sanders on second blue owl.
Guys, owl gaze is going off. Owl gaze just got off. Nobody interrupted it. Somebody swapped colors, so be careful. Red, help with blue side. Okay, start killing the owls. Kill the owls.
Birds, owls, or Ravens. Get them. Oh, fuck's sake.
I think we need to kill the owls first right now, otherwise we wipe. So kill the big owls. Okay, now kill the little owls. Good job.
Alright.
Get the boss in position.
Alright, 5 seconds to Lunar Shift. Get ready.
Get out, get out, get out, get
Owl.
out.
Get out, melee, run.
Get out, he's AoEing, get out. Good job. We need to get aggro on the birds. Alright, nice and easy, guys. This is not
Ravens,
the burn.
get ready. They're going to be spawning in a second here.
Nice
Ravens,
and easy.
pull up
Ravens,
the casters. Try to shoot the ones over on the red side, if there's a hunter. Okay, we Lunar Shift. Melee, get out.
Nice and easy, guys. This is just mechanics.
Alright, the Ravens are going to spawn in a second. You ready? Here's... Okay, 5 seconds. There's the Ravens, pull them back. Melee, go out. Lunar Shift is going to happen. Pull the Ravens over. AoE them. Get them dead and get onto the owls. Keep it going, nice and clean. If you have your cooldowns, pop them now. Make sure we make the DPS check on these owls.
Yeah, rape them, but don't kill them. Leave 10% and get the other ones done. No Zug Zug, guys. No Zug Zug game. Right, let's
Ravens are
swap.
going to spawn in a couple seconds. Be ready, blue side, to grab them when they spawn.
Okay. This is the damage check, guys. This is the last damage check. So good job on this. Start killing the owls.
Yeah.
Kill all four of
Out,
them.
Raven.
Are down.
Ravens. AoE the Ravens down. Finish off the owl, and then continue with the Ravens when he becomes active.
Yeah. Get back. Reposition based on the boss.
Melee.
This is it,
melee.
guys. Nice and easy from here on. Nice and easy.
You got 5 seconds until Lunar Shift, so be ready to step out. Melee out. Get the curse off, please.
Guys, it's nice and easy from here on, so just take your time. Do the mechanics.
All right. Owls or Ravens are going to spawn in about 5 seconds. Be ready on the blue side.
Yeah.
There they are.
Just do the
Pull them over.
mechanics. Let's take the ravens. Get them back to the casters.
Shoot the ones over on the red side over to the blue side. We got 3 seconds on Lunar Shift. Melee out.
Melee out. Yeah.
Finish off the Ravens and finish her off. Good job, guys. Nice and easy. Not too bad. 4 pulls to get the kill.
Fuck yeah.
Curse.
Get the curse is off. There you go. Nice job.
Nice job, I
Good
say.
job,
Yeah.
guys.
Very good. Very nice job, guys.
GG.
Jesus. My butt was clenched.
All right, let's roll.
Really your 1 hour buffs.
Yeah, it's even a good kill time. 5 minutes and 1 second is a really good kill time. Nice job.
Oh shit.
Congrats, Maya.
Be careful, there's dragons.
Thank you.
Caster's boot.
Shamans, tremor totems down here.
We're gonna need tremors on the big guys.
Yeah, don't
And
don't
we're gonna
forget
need-
that a roll 100 means that you're not allowed to roll 100 again.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You can only win one item with a 100.
Congrats, Susie.
Yes. Not counting SRs.
Meanwhile,
Grab
the-
circle before it gets
Yeah,
wet.
it's good.
Yeah, Hunter, can we get a Hunter to just somebody
got
pick it up? Thank you.
It's good. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think for this place we do because it's still good. Okay, never mind.
Hug left. You don't need to kill that pack.
Yeah,
in
we don't
front.
have to pull those guys. Follow Turs.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. We'll see for next time. Ooh. SRs don't +1.
Okay, guys, this trash is actually really simple. I think the only place that you actually need tremors is those really huge patrolling dragon guards, I believe,
does any tank has frost
and
resistance?
overseers.
You don't need frost resist. All you got to have is a grounding totem down, and it'll eat the hit from the big dragons.
Yeah, that's a mana scale Drake. We're talking about tremors for the overseer.
They all fear everything up to the boss.
Doesn't
So
just-
the mana scale dragon guard, he does a thunderclap, so keep him out of the caster group. Keep him well back.
Yeah, the dragon guards are the fears, as I thought.
Steven, grab X.
You coming?
All right, whichever shaman's in the main tank group, keep grounding totem down so he doesn't get one shot by the dragon.
Get grounding into one shot. Okay, so that's what happens when you don't grounding. The tank just dies. So we have the grounding guys for the tanks. Otherwise, there is no way to it's like an instant death. Like you're giving them death. Okay, let's not do that. grounding for Yappy, so he doesn't die, please.
One is dead.
Shaman's
Yeah,
dead.
Shaman's dead.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get Redis up, and we know what to do for the next one.
X is coming. I grabbed it. Burn it.
Oh, okay.
So we gotta wait for blue square to come
It
because
is-
he's linked to the
Wait.
boss. So
Make sure to read Book of Doom.
No thanks, I'm not really that much of a reader. So what? Pull blue?
blue
Yeah.
square, the big guy, we have to kill him because he's
You
linked
have
to the boss.
If you're lacking AR, you should roll on that.
I swear to kill book. Get down.
Guys,
We
this
found that
guy's
out.
here. Let's
We
go.
found that out last week. We thought, oh great, we don't have to kill him. He wasn't in our way, and then he pulled when we pulled the boss. It's pretty funny.
Surprise, surprise.
So this pack is the same idea. You want to burn the big guy first, grounding totem for the main tank. So put skull on that one instead. You want to keep the mana scales away from the main raid because of their thunderclap and their fear. And the suppressor, you want to kill it first because it's going to put a gem down. And when the gem's down, you can't do any damage. So you kill the Drake, then the suppressor, and then X and etc. You just gotta be careful ground tones down because you can hypothetically get feared into the room and pull the boss. So just gotta be careful with that.
Okay, let's.
Okay.
Watch the trick. Don't take it. Don't take
Yeah,
it in the book.
burn the Drake.
We have no time from the drill.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that's why the Drake has to die first, right? Is because it's just gonna eventually one-shot your tank and then it's just gonna run around.
What damage did you take?
Arcane and Frost.
So the damage is instant, and the type of damage is death. So you just have to ground in it. There's no like choice in like what you can do. You grounding it or the tank dies. Like Mortality tried to make their tank survive it in every way possible, and it's not possible.
Like I said, if you just focus it first, the tank grabs threat, you burn it first. The grounding, it'll do one of those blasts to kill the tank, and the grounding totem will eat it. Once it's dead, then it's not a factor after that. So that's just the kill order has to be the big guy first always.
Not quite. The suppressor, then the mage raver, and then the drake. In my guild, the tank that tanks the big drake.
All right, that's great. Welcome to the second boss. Yay! Lay Watcher Incantagos.
Can I have my alliance bank, please?
Sure. This boss is pretty cool. Not such a hard boss. Pretty cool boss. He has 3 ads. We're going to kill the ads first. The ads will
4.
be individually tanked. Oh, sorry, 4. They'll be individually tanked, like around the corners of the room. We'll have healers with the tanks that just kind of go and follow the tanks around and just heal them, and then the DPS will just shimmy around and kill the ads. The ads do a whole bunch of damage. They have this channeling ability that fucking does a crap load of damage and can super one-shot like a mage or a low HP target. So that super sucks. That's why you can use a living action potion, which is super cool. You can kind of break that tether. They do a channel. It's on you. You can see like so and so targeting you, blah blah blah. The ad, and it's doing this channel and it's raping you, and you can use a living action pot and save yourself. Right?
You mean free
So
action
you kind
potion?
of living, yeah, living
action?
action pot, not free action potion.
Okay.
Free action potion is a different potion. That one is useful, but not to that extent. It's just so it doesn't cast it on you. But if it already casted the channel on you, you use living action potion, it will do nothing. So the living action pot is the one that you want. That's why it was added to the requirements list in the Discord. If you don't have one, just press plus, and hopefully we can spare you a few, or you can buy some from the auction house. Somebody put a mailbox in the back, and auctioneers are up, I see.
You should pre-pot an arcane protection pot now while you're explaining. So
Shrimp Shark has enough on him.
Yeah, just trade him 9 gold. He'll give you 4. Thank you. Shrimp
Okay.
Shark. Yeah.
So the ads do a shitload of damage. Shimmy around and kill the ads if you're DPS. Please, like all the damage on like the same target because we have to kill them quickly, right? If the channel is on you, try to use living action potion or heal yourself or use whatever you can, like to get your HP up to try to survive it as best you can. Healers try to be aware of that. Also, paladins can Blessing of Freedom the person that is affected by the channel, and I believe it breaks it, if I'm not mistaken. Ters can back me up on this.
It does.
Yeah. Okay, so
Druids cannot shapeshift.
he has a he does a ability called Lay Beam. The boss, right? The Lay Beam is an AoE effect around the highest threat target. Okay? The highest threat target will obviously, hopefully, in our case, be Sundre. Be our main tank. So, Sundre should be the only one that is eating the Lay Beam. Okay? Like, back up when he starts casting that. Okay? And just let Sundre take that. Sundre can also back up a little bit, but yeah, like sometimes it's hard to reposition this boss because he has a lot of casts. Yeah. Yeah, once we periodically he will spawn ads. Once his ads are down and we're DPSing the boss and we got past those channels and we survived that and everything like that, we will start hitting the boss and the boss will spawn ads. He likes to call his friends in, his gang in blue. So we have to kill those ads, right? The main target is, first of all, kill the ads. You can kind of treat them like the birds from the first boss. You have to kill the ads. The difference is that this time you don't have a color. You're not a blue or red. Yeah? Ads must die. All right? And on top of that, to throw a wrench and everything, he also has a special ad for you. Because fuck you. That's why. And that specific ad only takes damage from a source. Right? So it'll be like, it'll say on the ad, it'll be like, for example, a nature damage ad, right? And the nature damage ad, like all the shamans need to earth shock it, and you know, the druids need to hit it with whatever, you know, nature damage crap you have, and it needs to die. And if it doesn't die, it's a big issue. It's a problem. It's most likely going to be a raid wipe if it doesn't die, right? I mean, 100% it's going to be a raid wipe. That is the main mechanic of this boss that wipes raids. Not getting the ad dead on time. The rest of it is pretty simple. He also has a blizzard. Okay? Because fuck you again. So, he has a blizzard, right? Blizzard does a bunch of damage. Get the fuck out of the blizzard. Right? You're slowed while you're in the blizzard. You have to react to it fast. It does a shitload of fucking damage. Does like 3 point fucking something K damage. Alright? So it will rape you. Yes, it kind of looks like that one. Fuck you. That's the fuck you blizzard. Get out of the fuck you blizzard. Okay? Yes, there is a lot of fuck you in this dungeon, for sure. In a nutshell, that's pretty much it. At 20%, when the boss gets down to 20%, he will enrage. I don't believe that there's not much that we can do about this. Just kind of have to burn it down. Save a resto pot cooldown for this stage. If you're a decurser, decurse during this stage, right? Because the curse is super nasty. It'll use up your resources and it'll make you impotent.
One more thing. Now, before we start, mages, decursers, everyone, set the decurse prior to healers and yourselves first.
Yeah, decurse yourself. First of all yourself, and then decurse healers first. And just make sure to get out of the blizzard and get out of the lay beam. That is the AoE effect that he casts on the tank, right? So yeah, don't be around the tank. Okay. Pretty much spread out. If you're a ranged damage, after we're done killing the ad. So first of all, right as the fight starts, the tanks go into position. Sandra is gonna go and he's gonna tank the boss pretty much in the middle of the room, almost where he's standing now. And everybody is gonna go to their little ads and DPS their ads in order. The DPS will move together. We kill, skull, cross, circle, and so on. So that's the first priority. Once that's done, everybody spreads out in a semi-circle around the boss. Sundre will try to face him like away towards the end of the room from like where we stand, right? So the boss will kind of have his back towards like where we are now a little bit. And we'll just spread out because the blizzard is a fuck you blizzard that will rape you. So yeah, be careful with the channels. Let's get a first attempt in. Anything I missed, Turs? You want to?
Yeah, casters, you can pre-cast on Skull.
Okay. We're
no,
gonna have
just,
yeah, sorry.
You just got to make sure that the ads don't get on top of each other because their arcane explosion will kill everybody. So they just have to be tanked separate apart and should be good to go. Nuke them down as fast as you possibly can. Get into a half circle around the boss so now everybody gets hit with the blizzards after the ads are dead and kill the shit as it spawns.
1 hour consumes. Get ready.
3, 2.
So the best way to prevent that from happening to what just happened there is to have tanks and hunters and healers set up inside the room already, just hug the wall. That way you can split them so that they don't get to the doorway and kill everybody like we just had there. So if you range that, it makes it a little bit easier off the pull so that you don't have the overlap on people.
So we said that the tanks would go to the edges of the room and the healers would follow them, and that is why we kind of want to do that, right? They were way too close together and clumped up, guys. And I think Turs also just said it right before the rip, right before the pull, that we should spread them apart. So please try to do a better job at that if you're tanking one of the ads. A little bit more away from the group, please. And people died to the channels as well. Try to be a little bit more aware as far as if the channel is on you, and use a living action pot reactively.
So now that we kill the boss, when you zone into Karazhan, there's a teleporter that'll take you to where you killed the first boss. So it saves the run-in.
By the way, we were able to reset the boss.
Mm-hmm.
No,
We were.
So you don't have to full wipe every time?
you can't reset it. As far
It
as I
just reset.
know.
It
Yeah, you
just
can
reset.
reset.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
boss is
know.
reset. There is a small table that you can run over and into the back of the room that will reset the encounter. It's a small tidbit. It doesn't really matter that much. You can use the first the entrance instead of going up the small ramp into the left as you zone in. You can instead go into the right into a small corridor that would lead you to some NPCs that have repair and a teleporter as well. The more bosses that you kill, the more options to teleport into further and further into the dungeon, therefore lessening run back time. So that's pretty cool.
Can you res me? I had to tinkle. And also, you can reset the boss by running into this windowsill, and I can show you in a second.
Yes, good. Let's get zoned in, rebuffed, and everything like that. Res whoever you can around here by the entrance. Guys, you don't aggro the boss or the ads if you go at the edge. So you can do like I think pretty much a full 360 around this room on the edges of it and not aggro anything. So you're able as a tank to go way close to your ad. Like for example, the diamond and the circle ads are far back in the room and they will die the slowest. So we put a little bit of a chunkier tank on the back ads, right? For that because they will have to survive a little bit longer. Yeah? Compared to Skull and X, which will die almost instantly because the DPS is pretty good and we're starting off at the entrance. So try to spread them a little bit more and you can move around the room, right? So don't think that you have to start at the entrance. If you're a tank that is on, again, circle or diamond, you can use the edges of the room to pre-position before the first pull and be way closer to your ad and grab aggro and prevent a whole bunch of death from happening. If you do not know your assignments, please say something and check the sheet. Let's get another link to the sheet, please, just in case somebody was sleepy earlier.
You want to assign the hunters to
Yeah,
tanks?
a pre-pot arcane prot, as Coxie said, please. Thank you, Coxie. All right. Is anybody have any kind of ambiguity as to where they should be or what they should be doing at this
So
point?
Coxie is close left. McCool is far left. Close right is Jax. And the far right is Yapidrid. Cassandra is on the boss. And if a lay seeker spawns Yapidrid, you are on it. Are we all good?
Yes.
Yes, Jax?
Quick question from a healer.
Yes. Jack, you are on the close right. You are tanking an ad. Just pop on a shield at the start. Don't need to respec.
So I'm assigned to Kozilek. Should I follow him? Should I heal one of these tanks? Where do I
Just make sure he
position
doesn't
exactly?
die. Just make sure he doesn't die.
All right, so I stay on him.
No, you're not on him. You're actually he's not tanking here. Just be on Coxie, Makul, Jax, or Yapidrid.
All right. Please put a 40-second pull timer.
I think we're missing lycanthropy.
It's in the far back.
Now I'm here. I go to the wall and I'm here waiting for the diamond pool.
Okay, I don't know. So they just listened and are in their spot in the room. Then I guess. Or...
Yep.
Okay. All right. Our tanks where they should be. We have like the two far tanks and the healers with the tanks and everything like that. Like the circle and the diamond and everything. Everybody's ready to pick up. Yeah, on pull. Okay. It looks like everybody's kind of in position. Let's do a
You
10.
are far left. Yeah. Try to position yourself at the start. Yeah, you are. Thank you. Perfect. Let's go.
Okay, let's
sorry.
not sleep on it. Let's do big damage on these ads, guys, and itchy trigger fingers on the living action potions.
There's a
Itchy trigger fingers on the living action potions. Don't get killed by that fucking channel. Come on, let's do it.
full time up.
Precast, 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 precast on skull, precast on skull. Damage, 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 damage. Be aware and be ready with the living action pot. Next ad. Let's get a move on. The ads are too close together. Square should not be there. X should not be there. Okay, move on to circle. Good job. Quickly, quickly. Rape them, rape them. We already have a bunch
There
of
it is.
guests, guys. You guys need to be wary with the channels.
Should I better rest Yappy?
No, don't battle us anyone.
Since Yappy died, Coxie, can you be on the lays when they spawn afterwards? Thank you.
Okay, guys, spread out if you're ranged. Do not sit close to one another. Lay beam on Sandre. Get away from Sandre. Sandre, please reposition the boss in the other direction. Not in this direction. The other direction. Like towards the south of the room.
Oh,
Sandre.
so
Not towards
Alright.
the castle.
He's about to do a light disturbance, so there's going to be an ad that spawns. Get ready for it.
Yeah. If you're range spread out in the back of the boss. Range spread out in the back of the boss. Melee be at the back of the boss. The tank should only be at the one in the front. Please DPS the ads. He does this periodically. These are the ads that must die.
Fire.
Red
Fire.
affinity,
Red
fire. Anybody that can do fire damage, hit the red affinity, please. All fire damage users, hit the red affinity.
Oh, it's
This
close.
type of thing needs to die every time. It will periodically spawn and needs to die. Okay, more ads. Lace Seeker. Ads are always first priority. Maintain damage on ads. Don't hit the boss. Kill the ads. Always ads first. AoE the ads. More ads. Good job. Some damage
Let's
on the
see.
boss.
Let's see. Can't we battle res me and Mooncrest so we can battle res another? It's going pretty well.
Yeah. Mana scale. DPS the ad.
We
I
want
don't
the
know.
nature
Should
damage.
start already.
Black
doing that.
Infinity.
You'll need
All the
nature.
shadow users on the black affinity. Shadow, shadow, shadow. Get in there. Rape that skull. Wow, we have a lot of shadow damage. Good job, my boys. My goodness. Ters, do you really think this is worth a battle res?
Your call.
I think we should save them for right now. We're doing a good job, guys. Let's keep doing a good job. It's fine. All right. At 20%, we will use resto pots, but for now, don't worry about that. Let's worry about the ads, because the ads must die.
All right, another light disturbance is going to happen in a sec here. Be ready.
Very well.
Shaman Druid, so earth damage on it quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green affinity, guys. Everybody hit the green affinity. If you can do any kind of nature damage on the green affinity, this is usually the one that wipes raids. Get on the green affinity right now if you're a shaman or anything that can do nature.
Rock potions can do that as well.
We
Poisons.
cannot.
Okay, guys. Blizzard is coming. Blizzard just wiped like all the fucking melee. So
No, he
No,
killed
he
it because he's
enraged.
enraged.
Oh, he enraged. Okay, sorry.
Didn't kill
All right.
the
That's
didn't
pretty
kill the
much it.
infinity.
Okay, oh yeah, we can go on this little table here, guys, to reset it. But pretty good job. Pretty good job. Pretty good job. That's why I didn't want to use battle reses. I wanted you guys to see the full thing. And then he also starts doing like a curse.
Decurse. Yeah. Thanks, guys. No.
But that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much the fight in a nutshell. You guys seen most of the things. So yeah.
Yeah, I should put Curse of Tongues on the boss too. And the rogue
Oh, Blizzard.
poison.
Oh shit.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Okay, release from back. Nobody gets a pass.
Yeah, so with the nature one, boomies obviously do your thing. All shamans, regardless if you're healing or DPSing or a shock, just get that quick burst of damage on it. nature has the least amount of hit points. So provided that everybody with the nature damage does something to do it right off the bat, it's generally not too bad. But Boomy's ripping it apart. But I think they were both dead, so that's problematic.
Yeah, and the Thunder Fury users, you can go on those two. The Thunder Fury hits a little bit of nature, but it's useful. We can use every single point of nature damage.
Even
If you're
him.
if you're having trouble getting the target of the ad when it spawns, that's his focal point. So you can look at his targeted target and be able to select the infinity when it spawns by his target. So
Lexi, a question.
Yes.
Is there something that's spawning in the ground that automatically kill you?
Something that spawns on the ground that automatically kills you? No, they do a channel. The ads do a channel that does a shitload of damage, and you can stop it with living action push.
All right. Yeah, that's what you was talking. Yeah.
One thing that I was not able to figure out is how do you know that the channel is on you? I looked for
They
any kind
target
of
you.
indication. Oh,
They target you.
Read frame.
yeah. So like if pallets could see on the raid frame that when somebody gets it, when we're doing the first 4 ads, if you can watch if somebody gets it and you just immediately hit them with a blessing of freedom, you're going to save their life.
And also
Is it like called a guided beam or something? Does anyone know? Okay.
The thing is, we need to nuke those little guys as fast as possible.
Yeah, it's the ads that do it. Yeah. Be careful not to aggro like on the corner of the mana skill webs. Be aware when you jump up and you do the corner jump.
But we don't always have to drag the ad out of the boss.
Pre-pot arcane prot right now, guys. Everybody pre-pot arcane prot right now. As soon as you spawn in, actually, you should pre-pot it, but I didn't say anything, so just do it now.
Yeah, the one thing that could be better is the pull on the opening pull there. The one mana seeker in the back right didn't get pulled over to the other side there, so if you can get that one, then that'll make them so they don't get on top of each other and kill
Who is
some people.
X? Who is X tank?
X.
Who's X tank?
I tanked X last time, but I think I'm on close right. That's
Okay.
Jack.
Okay, Jacques, X was not where in a good place. That's all. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
So do I stay on X then, and I just move it to a different position?
Yeah, you stay on X, but keep it away from those. Don't keep them all close like that.
Okay.
So when you go off the pole, like what you can do here, Jox, is if you come over here and you step inside and just hug the wall, then what you can do is that as soon as the pull happens, you can run into it and you'll meet it basically halfway, and you can keep it right to kind of like pseudo where it's standing, right? So
yeah.
All right, let's get rebuffed. Let's get potted up and the pot cooldown up, and itchy trigger fingers on the living action potion. Tanks get into positions. Okay, the living action pot will save your life. Please be aware. Please be aware. Karazhan is about being aware. It's not about being a good player. It's not about doing a lot of damage. It's about being aware.
Are we good with the diamond tank there? Or should we wait a bit?
Well, I'd like the tanks to let me know when they're good with a little plus in chat, actually. If you're a tank and you have healers by you that should be healing you and you're in the right position, put a little plus. When I get 4 pluses, we can go.
So no precast? Good.
Precast on Skull, but we'll have a timer.
Coxie said plus. We're just waiting on 1 plus.
Whoa!
Oh, shit, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot. Ouch.
I don't know who did that like that, but it's very bad. Went up ahead. It's no better. Okay, do your best to salvage this. Damage on the ads. Yeah, whoever pulled like that, that's no good. No good guys.
Maybe it was a chicken.
Yeah. Sandry, face him to towards the south. There you go. All right,
Oh, yeah.
like ranged, get in a semicircle around him, right? Spread out. Melee, do your best to also kind of spread out as best you can, because if the blizzard lands on you, it's trouble. So.
Frost damage.
Frost.
Mages.
Frost.
Frost
It's
shock,
not
shamans, frost mages, use frost. This, yeah, this
That's
is
a
a
wipe.
wipe. That's a wipe. Yep. That's wipe. Which mages are spec frost from this raid?
Doesn't really matter because you have increased damage. If it's blue affinity, your frost spells have increased 50% or something like that damage. So everybody that can do that kind of spell, do it ASAP.
Yeah, but we might need two frost mages to be spec frost for this.
Yeah, that would be.
Because when that blue comes up, like that wasn't even close, and I saw some frost shocks on it, and that wasn't even close. So,
I'll spec
obviously
frost.
the pull was terrible. That pull was terrible. So, yeah, I blame a lot on that pull. So I'm sure we'll do a lot better with a starting pull that's better than that. And that
Is it
was
Magashka Frost?
Sorry?
Is it Magashka Frost?
I suppose that they're not. Yeah, he's Frost. Okay.
Ashka is a frost mage. Yeah.
I mean,
After
all mages can cast all things too, so.
Yes, they can, but it's just that it's very bursty for mages if they're Frost.
Yeah, they're extremely valuable in this fight because of that. So we have to kind of keep our mages alive, and they can very easily die to like the channels at the beginning. So yeah. Obviously, you can also get lucky and not get that affinity. You know, that's also a possibility. But like, let's prepare for the worst, because that means we can do our best.
Yeah, no nature would be big.
That's why also people have to stay alive. Like that's the issue because of those checks. Those element checks.
So Yappy, next pool, I
Please
will
pop
distract the
Trader
boss.
Arcane Protection Potion as soon as you spawn in. What were you saying, Lycan?
No, I was saying to Yappy, next time I will distract the lake, and after that I feign and be ready to take it. That way it won't go to the other three.
Whichever way they don't just all clump up and rape us as a raid is fine. As long as that doesn't happen. Be careful when you do the corner to not pull the whelps, please.
Make sure to trade Shrimpy if you need some greater arcane protection potions.
Alright guys, let's get rebuffed. I'd like to get an attempt going as soon as possible. And rebuffed. Everybody, tanks, don't go yet. Wait for the buffs. Tanks, don't go in your corners yet.
I mean,
I'm on
technically
my way,
buffs
sorry.
have a huge range, so if you buff someone, so they should have it as well.
fuck.
Oranges again, please.
Oranges again.
I see Jax on his side. Maybe the others can go as well.
Okay, potion cooldown should be up. So let's get to our positions. And
Michael is in
again,
position.
itchy trigger finger on the living action potions. Okay, let's try not to die to the channels. Try to be aware when they target you. Okay. Let's get the tanks in position. Tanks, give me a plus when you're in position, but do not pull. Just get in position and give me a plus when you are ready. Okay, great. Let's get a 10-second pull timer, and we're going to precast on Skull. 10-second pull timer. Okay, everybody precast on Skull. Don't cast quick. Alright. Let's get it going, guys. Let's get it rocking. Rip this head. Good. Good damage. Move on to cross. Guys, they're too close together again. You guys are now you're all on one side. Like, come on. Okay, move on to the next ad. Alright. Semicircle behind the boss. Try to move the boss like a little bit towards facing the north. Like away from the raid a little bit, yeah. And melee position with the tank. It's a little bit hard to move him because he's cast a lot. Spread out as best you can to avoid the blizzards. Be ready for ads. He's summoning Mana Scale Lay Seeker. So kill the ads. AoE. Get cleaves going, everything like that. Good job. Blue Affinity, guys. Frost. Frost right away. Everybody that can do frost damage. Hit the blue. Frost.
Kill it,
Please.
guys.
No, yeah,
Please,
yeah.
guys.
No, we're
Frost. Okay. This is an issue.
Should
One
all the
mage
mage
maybe go
go
frost?
frost? Yeah.
Yeah, all the mages should go frost. We specified that already. Let's get to the little.
I mean, we also have to get the arcane check. Or is there no arcane element?
I mean, we have the boomkins as well, so that will help.
No.
The damage was really weak on the frost mod. The frost affinity.
I also don't get what's happening with
If you're
the.
having trouble targeting it, just target the boss and target his target.
I don't get what's happening at the start with the positioning of the ads. Like, why are they always stuck together?
They always stuck together. I don't know. I think the tanks are like not communicating where they're going or something. I'm not sure why that's happening. That should not be.
Just tank them right where they're standing as best you can. That's all you gotta do. Or towards the wall if you need be, but that's the idea, is that you keep them stationary to where they basically in the quadrant they're in.
Yes, spec frost, thank you, afterglows. Every mage spec frost, thank you.
Pop arcane protection, please. If you don't have one on. Okay, please, if you're a mage, please spec frost. Pretty please. Right now. Because we have some warlocks for the fire stuff, we have some shamans, some druids for the nature stuff. Like the frost stuff is really what's raping us. You know what? For this fight, all 4 mages, frost spec. Let's go.
Did you guys manage to reset the boss?
Yes.
Yeah. He's got to recall
Nice.
totems and be fine.
BRB.
There's a table where I'm pinging right now. A window, a broken window with a table. You just run through there. Reset.
Are all the tanks clear where they're tanking their ads? I ask again. Yes. Where they are, as best as you can, towards the wall. Yeah? Okay. Can we get into our positions then? It looks like we're fairly buffed and ready. Thanks. When you're in position and you have a healer that is healing you, that is ready, press plus. I'm waiting for 3 more pluses from the ads, thanks. Okay.
Started.
Reset. Jacques, we're resetting the boss.
Nice pull, guys. Right here in the corner, it's a quest item for future. For a future
So
quest.
some guys are having trouble like getting to their edges of the room without pulling. So that's okay. It'll come with a little bit of experience. Oh, look, a little late seeker decided to push through. Very nice. It's gonna kill everybody. Kill the late seeker. Okay, good.
Wasted tranquility.
Yeah, my bad.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. Let's get everybody up and ready to go.
Do you maybe want me to be a tank for this or not?
I want the tanks that we have to do what they need to do. That's what I want.
Okay.
All right, let's get those people rezzed. If you're in, just ask for a summon and just summon you in real quick. Use your arcane pot. As soon as you zone in, use arcane protection. This is a very easy boss if we just do it right. The mechanics, we gotta pull it in the right order, in the right direction, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. So let's get that done. Let's do that. Buffs on the people that are recently arrived, back from the dead. All right. Let's try to move the tanks in now across the edge of the wall without pulling the ads. Let's try to do that. Do your best. When you're in position, give me a plus, and again, we will start correctly. Okay, Jacques is plus.
Be waiting on Yappy.
Yappy?
Yeah, I got killed, so I had to run back and stuff. I'm almost there.
Oh, okay, ask for someone. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Get Yappy.
Buff Yappy.
And yeah, and healed. Spot buffs Yappy, healed Yappy. Have Yappy get in position. Nice and easy. Take your time. Take your time, guys. Don't aggro the ads. Take your time. Give me a plus when you're ready. Okay, Yappy is ready. Pull 10, please. Precast on Skull. We are going now.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, guys, last ad. Good job so far. Only one death. Alright, let's see how we do with affinities now that we have all the mages are frost. Hopefully we won't wipe this one anymore. Nice and easy, guys. Do the mechanics. Blizzard. Get out of the blizzard. Stay alive. Your life is very important. Each individual here is very important right now. Strive to stay alive.
Great
Get
for
ready for
affinity.
ad. Okay, get ready to AoE. Well, please. AoE, AoE, AoE. Good job. Excellent job. And here we go. Green. Green, 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 green. Nature damage, please. Nature damage, nature damage. 10k, 7k, 5k, 3k. Kill it, kill it, kill it.
Good job.
Add, guys. Lay Seeker. Guys, always DPS the ads. Always. Before the boss. I still see people on the boss. AoE. Kill the AoE. Even melee. Everybody. Doesn't matter. Kill it. Get off the boss and kill it. Get off your asses. Okay. Mana skill. Get on the ad. Ad always has priority, guys. Blue affinity.
Affinity
Blue,
mage.
do your thing.
Lost the mage. Let's go, guys. Let's kill it. Do the check.
Kill the blue, kill the blue, kill the blue, kill it.
Skull.
Ah, didn't.
What's happening, guys?
Yeah. That's it. It's a wipe. Try to reset as best you can. We didn't kill the blue.
So with all
That's
this,
why all the mages have to survive.
with all
Please
this,
check the Discord. There are macros for quick targeting on the ads.
no need to target. We just target the boss's target.
Yeah, people obviously have problems swapping to the affinities.
Just press if you have default keys, press F and set it on some other key.
Recall totems.
Guys, it's not that hard. The affinity, it's marked with a skull. You can click on
If
your
you have banana bars, yeah, just click X.
Alright, he's reset. Let's get it going. Zone in if you died and you couldn't reset. If you zone in, please use an arcane protection pot when you zone in. Don't waste the raid's time. Ask for a summon. Get summoned in and let's get going again. Let's try to be more aware of when the affinities spawn. We are calling it on the Discord right away. When the affinity is spawning, we are also marking it with skull. So, please be aware and start hitting the affinity right away. If it doesn't die, we wipe. That's the main way to wipe at this boss, is not killing that affinity. If we can get that affinity down, we can kill this boss. Right now. So let's focus on that. Please.
And the casters spread around, don't stack, because maybe you get into the reign of shit. How is it called? And you will die. New soulstone, please.
Which head is vulnerable to arcane?
Hearthstone, I mean Hearthstone. What was it you asked?
As a druid, I can do arcane damage too. Which one is vulnerable to arcane?
You will get mana affinity, but when a affinity spawns, if you have the latest version of Big Wigs, it will appear in the middle of your screen.
So you should tell me the damage is weak to.
We will call when it spawns what to do, what damage.
All right.
Yeah, so blue is obviously going to be frost, you know? So, yeah. But you can really see, you can just also click like the affinity and like see what element it is, right? So that's also pretty easy to do. You can just look at it. It's like a water elemental, you know? So obviously frost, right? Okay. Let's get
On the
let's get the
the
tanks in
ants were
position,
really
please. You guys know the drill. Tanks in position. Healers with the tanks, please. Everybody buff up. Everybody should have arcane protection on them. Please itchy trigger fingers on the living action potion if you need it. Don't die to the channel. Let's get these ads done real quick. I'll like a plus from all the tanks when they're ready. Okay. One more. Yappy. Okay. 10-second pull timer. Right. Get ready to precast the skull, guys. Let's get rid of these ads real quick.
3, 2, 1.
Position the boss.
This is a really weird like positioning for the boss, guys. I don't know. It's fine. We'll just tank him there. That's okay. Just keep him there. Kill the ads. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the boss. Face him away from the raid as best you can, Sandre. Towards, yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Everybody spread out around him. Don't get hit by the blizzard. Spread around, especially if you're a caster. Use your range to your advantage to be spread out, like Saffron. Get ready for ads in just a second.
The ad will spawn in the middle.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. There we go.
Yeah, it will.
Oh no, the affinity, I think.
Kill the ads. Good job. AoE. Good job. Fire in the middle. It's even easier to see. It's right in the middle, guys.
Mages should be closer to the middle.
Good
If
job.
you just frost
Blizzard, get out. Blizzard, move out. Don't die to the blizzard, please. Good job. Nobody died to the blizzard. Very good. Keep on doing the damage, guys. There will be more ads at spawn. Mana scale Layseeker. The faster that we kill these ads, the faster we kill the boss, the less of these elemental shits that spawn. So let's turn the DPS on, guys. Let's wake the fuck up. Mana scale whelps, AoE. Get out of the blizzard, guys. Don't die to the blizzard.
Any battle roses or no?
Yeah, let's get some battle roses up.
I'm better resting Yappy.
AoE, green affinity in the middle. Anybody that can do nature, get on it. Nature, please. The rest of you, DPS on the boss, DPS on the lay seeker. Good job.
Enrage.
He enraged? Oh, shit. Fuck me. Almost. I guess it was almost. Alright, wipe it up. Alright, a little bit faster on those affinities, guys, and we got this. It's okay.
But
Yeah, sorry for the boss positioning. He resisted every single taunt.
It's fine. The boss was positioned okay. Even if it's over there, we could have easily gotten this kill. It was okay. That wasn't the problem. The problem was just the affinity that enrages the boss. I thought that we got it at the last second, but we were a little late. So. Really quick on the affinities, guys. Really quick. Like, they're getting called out. Like, as soon as they spawn.
Totems,
really
please make shamans. There's a totem in the middle. Thank you.
Guys, let's get back in there. Let's get another pull going. Yeah, I know, Shrimpy, but it's not always possible to move it.
We're in combat.
Fuck.
I mean, the window will reset where people are going. Yeah, maybe.
You jumped it.
You managed to reset?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
It's on Taki.
It's not.
Wait.
I'm trying to run in and kick it in combat.
I'm just gonna die. It's on Tagon.
Stay somewhat down on the ramp if you can, Himaya. Skittles, you have aggro. Sandra, you have aggro.
Yeah, I'm still running in.
Sandra is getting killed. Guys, don't zone in yet. Wait by the entrance.
Hit him, Sander.
Okay, he's on me
I
now.
ran back.
Okay, be right back. I died right before his room.
Yeah, I saw when he getting you. Yeah.
Yeah, we died. Like even the ones that freshly entered died because he didn't reset before we zoned it. It was a mistake.
Now he's reset. You can go. He's reset.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
No.
He's not.
No, wait.
He's not reset. He's on Coxie right now.
Mhm.
Please don't call that he's reset.
I'm not running in again. You can just res me.
Now
it's reset.
Yeah. Now it's reset, guys.
I don't trust yous.
Yeah, trust issues. Me too.
Check your consumes if they run out. 1 hour.
If you can res and there are corpses by you, please res. Like, I'm right down the ramp. Somebody can just come and grab me real quick, please.
Give me 15 seconds. I'm gonna shock you back to life. Oh well, looks like there is a priest.
Yeah, let's work towards this. Let's make it happen.
I know. The one that would be easy, we're not getting. And I just made a joke to her. I was like, in my head, I was like, what if we had all the mages go frost and then we got the fire one instead? Wait, you guys handled it. So.
Yeah, fire is easy.
Alright, it looks like we're all here. Let's get all buffed up, rest up. All the consumes on. Let's make it this time, guys. Please. It's an easy boss, not so hard. Please focus on the affinities when they spawn. All the mages are frost. We shouldn't have an issue with that. If it's frost affinity, do the frost damage. Don't die at the start. Use the living action potion to stop the chain that kills you from the ads. Let's get the tanks in position.
Be sure to rebuff the 2 hours boss. Just went off.
Yeah, 2 hours just went off, yeah.
Is the channel the effect that I noticed that's a line between the ad and the player?
Yes, and it does a shitload of damage, like 3.8k or something per tick.
Okay, that was the part I was missing. Now I get it. Now I get it.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Yep, he's in position. Coxie as well. 2 more pluses and we're good. My cool is good. Jax.
Waiting for the healer, Jax. Who's your healer?
I'm there.
Okay, he's
You
there.
should be
All right.
good.
10-second pull timer. Precast on skull, please. Let's get it down this time.
Let's go
Focus,
back.
focus, focus. Too early, Michael. Do your best to salvage. Nobody's dead yet.
Oof.
It's a reset.
We
Good
lost a bunch
yes.
of people, but we didn't lose mages, so we're gonna keep this going. The mages are still alive.
The ads have a aggro drop, like a threat drop.
Yeah, there's everyone trying to reset in the back as well. So
Yeah.
I guess it's a reset.
I mean, the raid decided it's a reset.
Yeah.
We had the mages alive. I figured we could still do something. once the ads are dead, it's like a very low possibility to die because you basically have to die to like Blizzard or some mechanic that you're stupid and didn't run away from the tank or something like that. So yeah, that was a bad pull. Like Mako went a little bit too early, like in the cooldown timer. Yep. Okay, let's press the last a few dead people, or get them summoned when they spawn in. Press 1, 2, 3. Get summoned. I'd like to get a poll going in like the next 2-3 minutes. Pre-pod arcane prod. If you don't have it, pop it now. Set a poll timer for 2 minutes and 45 seconds, please. All right, guys. Get the buffs going.
Can we have a quick summon on Mizzeti, please?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, just do 1, 2, 3, dude. Stop running. Like, you guys are running back. Like, stop running back, especially when half the raid is alive and the warlocks are here. You know, we're just wasting time. So, thanks.
40
Let's get into
seconds.
position.
I just run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Did everything come out alright?
What's the question, man?
I don't know. You notified us that you went to the bathroom, so I wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Yeah, everything is okay. I just notified as to why was I not here earlier.
Is this the pull timer is active? Okay.
No. Is it?
4, 3,
Yeah.
No.
1.
Yes, no?
Yes, it's done.
Good.
Why are we unsure about what we have to do? We've gone through this. Please focus.
Can't you just say something?
Good job burning the ads. Let's get some battle raises after this ad is dead, please, if we still have any. Let's get battle raises first on Mordraven. Mordraven, please battle res G. Get out of the blizzard, guys. Don't die to the blizzard. If you have a cooldown timer on potion, feel free to pop greater frost protection. Can also help with blizzard. Can be useful. Redo Curse of Shadows. Sorry, I messed up. Redo Shadows on the boss. Lay Seeker spawn. AoE. Kill the ad. Damage, damage, damage. Focus, guys. Red affinity, guys. Fire. Any fire user, hit the red affinity. Hit it hard. Hit it hard. All the fire. Torch
We're
it.
fine.
Good job. Alright. Damage on the boss. Let's get it going. So far so good. Spawns, ads will spawn in a second. Light Seeker. Rip it. AoE. Careful with the blizzard, guys. Don't die to the blizzard. Do your best. Leyline disturbance. Here we go. Blue affinity. Blue, 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 blue. If you can do frost, please. Kill the frost. Everybody else, kill the boss. Much better on the blue, guys. Much better on the blue. There we go. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Okay. All right. Lay Seeker, let's go. This is it.
Keep focusing.
Rape the ads. Keep focus. Just because we killed the fucking blue doesn't mean we killed the boss. AoE on the whelps.
We battle residue.
I mean, if we have battle reds available, yeah, use them up. I didn't think we had any extras.
The curse incoming. Mages,
Yeah.
please be ready.
20%, that's 20%. Yeah. Alright, resto pots. Resto pots.
Shaman Druid.
Green.
Earth.
Green,
Nature.
green, green. Green, guys. Green. Green on skull. If you can do nature damage, please. On skull.
Kill it fast, please. Kill it.
No, it's staying up way too long. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Okay, reset.
Seems like we're lacking nature damage.
It's not about lacking nature damage. People just don't swap the target.
Yeah, exactly. We are not lacking damage of any element type, especially with the setup that is now.
Just use the macro on Discord, guys, please. You just press the button and it targets it for you.
We have totems inside.
So, like, that was the first time that we started getting like a curse like that. That was the blue curse. That was the first instance that you guys saw the blue curse. The boss is reset right now, so feel free to run in or get a res. If you're in a bad spot in the room, just run in and get a summon.
That was a very good attempt.
Yeah, let's do one more time. After this curse.
Yes.
Would you mind taking the helm?
Yeah, sure. Are you gone now?
After this attempt. Yeah. I'm gonna leave you guys with a much better raid lead than me. So please respect Turs and do as he says, or else you will get shot. I promise you.
It's reassuring.
He is American.
Well, I know, but in the state of everything that's going on in New York, where we both live, that was dark.
Good motivator. Even though we might have, is there any way we can do more nature damage? Because I think we died a lot because of that.
Well, for nature damage, we have hunters, we have
Yes,
druids,
but
we have shamans.
our sting is doing dots. I mean, it's not direct, you know.
I think the biggest problem there was that the people didn't start DPSing it immediately, so he lost probably like a good 3-4 seconds of DPS time on it.
And we lost the Moonkin. That's what I was saying. We should battle res them. Like, Moonkin's super important. Let's try to keep them alive.
Yep. Okay, let's do one more attempt, guys. Right now. get everybody buffed up, and let's get going real quick. We almost got this down, guys. A little bit more awareness, and we're gonna be just fine.
Weapon buffs, all the other buffs. One minute better frost.
Okay,
sure
let's
to
get the
report.
tanks in position. Please do a plus when you're in position with your healer and you're ready to go. Okay, people still need some Mark of the Wild, apparently. Staki needs Mark of the Wild. Coxie and
No,
Michael are ready.
Yes.
Jack is ready. Yappy?
I'm just waiting for my healer. He's almost here.
Oh, okay. Alright, great. Let's get a pull 10. Guys, let's focus. Let's make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. A little early on that one, Michael, again. It's okay, try to salvage it. It's fine. It's fine. Be ready with the living action potions. If you need it. Guys, we're splitting damage. Some people went to the wrong target. The next target is Cross. It is now dead. Go to circle. And last add. Keep everybody alive, please. Spread out, especially if you're ranged. Reposition the boss as best you can. Spread out. Watch out for Blizzard. Watch out for Lay Beam. Ads are spawning soon. Be ready for the ads. Summon mana skill whelps, AoE. Get ready with the AoE. Do a little AoE. Alright. Lay Seeker. Kill the Lay Seeker. Ads are always first. You guys already know. Alright, Leyline Disturbance. Here we go. What do we got? Black Affinity. Pump that shit, Warlocks. Look at that motherfucker dying. That's my boys. Get ready for more ads. Mana Skill, Lay Seeker. Rape the ads, as always. AoE. Good job, everybody. Keep it up. Can we get a battle res on Kinrun, please? Get ready for disturbance right now. Mana Affinity, guys. Mana Affinity. Arcane, guys. Arcane. Arcane. Hit it with the Arcane. Anybody that can do Arcane, rape that motherfucker. Everybody else on the boss.
Oh.
Get ready for Resto Pots. Did we make it? We made it,
Yep.
right? Okay, great. By the skin of our teeth. AoE, kill the ads. Watch out for Blizzard, guys. Get the fuck out of Blizzard. Don't be dying now. AoE on the ads. Kill the ads. Leave the boss. Ads. Kill the ads. No damage on the boss. Ads. Get out of the Blizzard, guys. Alright, use Restopot now. Use Restopot now to get that curse off of you, that blue curse. Get that shit off of you. Decurse. Lay Seeker. Ads. AoE. Kill the ads.
Mage. Frost.
Frost. Blue Affinity. Frost. Hit it with the Frost. Forget the ads. If you're a Frost Mage, forget the ads. Hit the skull with the Frost. The ads don't matter. Alright. Kill the boss. Kill the ad. 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 Come on, guys. How are we dying here?
No. The second decurse, you can't use the pot that way.
People are not decursing.
Yeah.
Nuke the boss,
Alright,
mages, nuke the boss.
That was a really good attempt. That was a really, really good attempt. Really good attempt. Almost. That was it, pretty much. Go reset. Go reset if you can. And yeah, good luck, guys.
We should have off-tanked the ad.
Nah, I don't think that was the thing. We have to keep it going. You just have to keep on doing the mechanics. Like you wanna say that you could have taken a little bit of damage from here and put it there and blah blah blah. No, you have to do the mechanics. Like he could have had another 500,000 HP and it would have still been fine. Just have to do the mechanics. Recall totems and run back in when he's reset.
The damage on the ad, if we would have dealt that to the boss, then he would be dead. But yeah, that's true. Mechanics.
You save the last potion cooldown if you can for a resto pod at the end to get that blue off of yourself. You know.
Most of us did one, but there's a second curse that goes out.
Yeah, that's what the resto pod keeps on going. You know, it keeps on removing it, so it's good.
If you're under the boss's feet, you're gonna have to run back.
Alexi, you have to leave the raid, or?
Yeah, I'm checking. I'm probably in like a minute. Yeah.
Okay, because I could maybe come with a mage, just for a tad bit of help.
Yeah, come with the mage then. Yeah, I'll go now.
Can a warlock stay out and one other clicker?
Mizzeti will click.
Yeah, we just need one clicker, and we have the clicker. We just need a warlock.
Okay, then I'll run back in.
Ah, thank you, Zulsi. Perfect. No, Zulsi just TP'd.
All right, I think everybody's flash about to wear off. So once we're getting ready to pull, you can probably pop another one, please.
Yeah. Thank you. Melee, follow the moon.
So I'm pretty sure that time we ended up having we lost about 4 or 5 melee because you guys are standing too close when you got the debuff. So you guys gotta make sure you step back a little bit when that's happening.
Yeah, we just have to keep doing the mechanics, even at 7%, because it takes less damage when the odds are alive.
Yeah. So when he hits that 20% and you call for the restorative potion, really important that you guys pop it and that we pop cooldowns on him, because obviously the restorative potion is going to tick and keep ticking the curse off, which is really, really huge. Because if we go exceed that time, then our mages are now no longer doing DPS and we're just losing it. So when we hit 20%, pop them fucking cooldowns after you pop decursive or your restoration pod, and just burn them into the ground. Okay. And yeah, as long as you follow the mechanics at that point, it should be good.
Do you want people who can decurse after 20%, or just pop the potion and blast the bombs?
I mean, if you take all the mages and all the boomkins and they're doing nothing with DPS because the decursing is the restoration pot's doing its job, then you're gonna get a lot more DPS uptime, right? So
Okay, so we keep DPS on them.
If somebody's able to.
also, if possible, can we please keep Blessing of Wisdom up on the boss, or Judgment of Wisdom? There's definitely some mana issues that fight seem to cost the board. All right, when you get in position, tanks, go move into position now. Do a plus when you're ready to go. And with this going, please, I'll call it the timer. So let's make sure that you guys do the pull on the timer when I say 0 versus just going willy-nilly. So it's a nice clean split, okay? We got here 1, 2, waiting on 2 more. And the last one. All right, 10. Okay, get ready to pull in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, focus the targets. You ready to use freedoms on people so they don't die like that, right? All right, loose spread around the room. Yeah, get them up. I feel good about this. If there's battle res, get that screwed up.
Easy.
Hang on the map where you're dead.
Yeah, well, then do it now.
All right, get ready for your ads. Here they come. Lacey. The lads are coming after. And get ready for the infinity.
Wizard on the post.
All right, infinity. It's fire. Okay, good. Back on the box. Whelps, burn them.
Can you have a battle res on Mordraven?
Yeah, please.
Spread in a half circle. You're way too spaced for healers.
Okay, Lacey. Gonna have a disturbance in a second. Get ready. Lay disturbance going up. It is melee. Melee kill it. Black crystal. Easy game.
damage until it's hit.
Whelps are going to come out in a sec. There's the whelps. All right, infinity in about 5 seconds. Be ready for it. And we have melee again. Burn the crystal. Casters take care of the whelps while the melee burn the crystal. Get that blizzard, guys.
Rest of
All right, pop your Restopods. Keep it going. Crystal Infinity. We got
Melee again.
melee again. Burn it.
Lucky.
This is going to be a slow kill, guys. Just keep it going and it'll be fine. AoE.
I'm dead.
All right. Try to get to the reset point. So we had it happen again where he did his lay beam and we lost like 5-6 melee again. So we definitely got to be a little more done. So Sundre, like as soon as you see that happening, you see the call out, just start moving backwards a few steps. That's really the safest way, is just to go there. Also, whoever said that we're way too spread out is probably right. Try to do more of a half circle versus like a 3/4 circle around the room, because you're not going to be able to get heals, right?
Yeah, that's what's happening to the druids, I'm noticing. So all the casters should be on one side in a half moon, and then the melee should spread to the other when the blizzard comes.
All right, release, get back in if you're dead. And quick transition.
Yeah, I just got really unlucky. I got better resin and I got blizzards.
We lost a mage.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's-
because there's another mage who will join.
Are you guys in combat?
Mordraven, make sure you're inviting your mage so we can maybe summon him.
It's not reset yet. Now it is.
Yeah, the ads are always the focal point. You'll find that for all of Karazhan, every single boss that you're doing, if you don't control ads, then the fight becomes out of control. So every single one right straight through. Whenever there's an ad up, the ads are priority back to the boss. It's the theme of Karazhan.
Sorry, I don't know if it was already said, but I'm a healer. I keep dying at the start from the ad. It just does this blue lightning at me.
Yep.
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, that's the living action pot thing. So if you pop that, it's a channel on you, right? So if you pop your living action pot when he's doing that to you, then you'll be fine. Or if a paladin hits you with a freedom, it'll be fine. If you're a druid, you can switch forms. It's just a channel effect, right? So as long as you break the channel effect, it won't kill you.
Gotcha, thank you.
Got one question regarding the mechanic, I think it's called the focused something.
Focus lady. Yep.
Yeah. When that happens, is something that melee can do to avoid it? Because I cannot notice it other than PFAI telling me.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing, it's just tank being aware. That's you, Sundre, talking?
No, that's Mizzeti.
No. Yeah, so that really, it's just like when you see it, then take a step back, and Sundre needs to take a step back so you guys are separating yourself, right? So, and you have about, I think it's like 2.5, 3 seconds before it actually does damage, so it gives you ample time to move. So yeah, when you see it pop up, just take a step back until you see Sundre's taking a step back too, and then you can step back in. You can't do damage if you're dead.
Okay, so basically just back up. That's the solution.
Make sure you're reflasking.
Any Horde auction house?
If you need any type of potions, you can trade Shrimp Shark, depending on what he will tell you how much it is.
I need another flask.
Ah. Okay.
That's why. I noticed the Horde auction house somewhere.
I got an
Yeah.
Horde auction.
Can you please post it?
Over by the mailbox.
By the mailbox, got it.
Hey yo.
Oh, found it.
Is there a repair bot for Horde?
Got one. Here it comes. Oh, actually, I just canceled the auction house.
I'll put
Sorry.
put the auction house back.
Oh,
I'll
my
put the repair bot.
Is that Horde repair bot? Let me see. Let's see.
All right, get the last of the buffs up, please. That poll was much better that time, so I'll do the countdown again. That seemed to have clarified the whole thing. So, yeah, do the same thing. Just the mechanic of getting away from the tank. Please be quick on that. If you can possibly tank him, I know he's a pain in the ass move, but if when you get opening threat on him, if you can either pull him a little bit towards the door and then we'll adjust behind you, or pull him away from us, but just to keep the center open. That way, it's easier to see the infinities for people. That's ideal. But I know he's a pain in the ass to move, right? So
Yeah, he's.
Coxie's in position.
We'll try my best.
all right, put a plus when you're ready.
We're just waiting on Makul, and we're good. And it's a full 10.
All right, pull in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, adds are dead. Half circle. Lay beam is on Sundray. Watch out for him. Adds respawning in a sec.
There's no Curse of Shadows on the boss.
Yes, because we lost some water.
All right, here's ads, or the one. Burn it quick, the Lay Seeker. It needs to die. He's taking less damage while it's up. That's you, melee. Burn it. And keep going. All right, ads, AoE him. All right, and blue affinity, frost.
Wisdom on boss.
Lay Seeker, burn it. Melee, switch to it, kill it, back to the boss.
May I bet I'll rest someone?
No.
Well, ouch.
AoE. Lay disturbance, get ready, it's going to happen in a second. Lay Seeker, melee, burn it. Everybody switch to AoE, and we have the shadow one. Warlock's burning. Lay beam. All right, the Seeker's coming out. Burn it. Adds a. Okay, Infinity, get ready. Green Affinity, Nature. Everybody with Nature hit it. 3 seconds on that. 2. Made it. Lay Seekers up again. Focus it down.
Okay.
All right, get the cursing. Wait till 20. Use your restoration pot. Ads are spawning in a sec. Also potential thing. Lay Seeker, get it. Add. And get ready for an Infinity. Mage, Frost one, get it. For 5 seconds, come on. Got it. Maybe. Okay, we're good. Right, keep going.
Seeker.
Lay Seeker, focus it. Get the Lay Seeker down quick. Ads are going to spawn in a second. Ads, AoE. Yeah. All right, go try to reset. You're dead. Run back in. Gotta focus those Lay Seekers down quicker, guys. Switch it. Ads, boss. Ads, boss. Ads, boss. But that was pretty good. It was going well. We lost a lot of people early, so.
Is it just me or are we getting better?
Not getting worse, at least.
It was low. I think that the druid form change though doesn't work for the channel.
Yeah, so I believe you're in there healing, correct? So you're probably going to be a higher chance of getting the thing. So just be sitting there ready to go with your free action or your living action podcast.
I got a weed down after I used the pot this time. I was too close.
Yeah.
I didn't dispel it. I just healed it.
But yeah, you need to focus the ads down. They got to be the priority. So, like nuking the boss, you're not going to kill a boss if the ads are just going to wipe the shit out of our DPS, right? So, focus the ads. It's like I said, it's going to be the routine of this instance as you progress through it. Is that if you don't control ads, you're just going to wipe over and over again. So, getting the swing of making sure that when you see something up, that it's dead, and then back to the boss.
Be cursed, Grumbaro.
Silver Rose, what do you mean? He wrote some in party chat. Wouldn't Dispel be faster than healing through the debuff? You mean like the lightning? How is that called, by the way? Like the move. The one from the caster mobs at the start. That's the one that you have to use the living action potion for. It's impossible to heal through that. It's too much damage. If that's the one you mean?
Yes, it's a living potion. You have right.
Yeah, the living potion is the only way.
So if you are not a paladin and you are not in range to cast Hand of Freedom, people have to cast to use a potion.
Yeah, you can trade Shrimpy if you want some. We tried to have some decent prices. They're the AH prices. He took the time today to make some, so you can trade him. He'll tell you how much it costs. He'll trade
Can we,
4 at a time.
can we summon Silverosa so we can speed up this transition? 1, 2, 3 in raid chat.
Done.
Yeah, at the start, I was didn't know that that's the one I needed because I thought that I would have been impaired, like blocked or stunned or something. So I was waiting for that. But no, it's just the blue beam. So whenever you see that, yeah.
Pop your arcane protection pots, please. Get the buffs out in people and get ready to pull again. Really close, guys.
Yeah. Could we have a Knighten on Afterglows? That would be perfect. Get ready. There's 1+ in chat.
All right, 2. Other 2 tanks.
Sorry. My
Oh, he
dogs are
wants-
going crazy. I thought somebody was outside.
Three and
Nicole, you good? You look good. Ah, you're missing your healer? Yeah.
Pulse healer, please head over there. Perfect. All right, give me a 10-second timer, please.
Incoming.
All right, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good split. All right, get the last ad down, light spread. Or small spread.
Let's
Judgment
try to have
wisdom
an
up,
arc
please.
behind the boss. Behind the boss, an arc. Thank you.
All right, lay beam. Make sure you're ready. Good. Out. So he can't be back behind where the tank is. He needs to move back there. All right, kill the lay seeker. Quick. AoE the ads. All right, back on the boss. We're gonna have a disturbance. Get ready. It's casting it. Nope. It's casting it, and it is Druid Mage. Arcane. Burn it. Come on, burn it faster. Okay, and 3, 2. Okay, good. Back on the boss. Add spawned. Burn the lay seeker. Single target it. Back on the boss. Get out of that blizzard. Alright, Whelp's gonna spawn in a second. Get ready to AoE him. Whelps, burn him. Alright, good. Back on the boss. We've got 15 seconds of lay disturbance, so pump DPS into him. Get out of that blizzard. Don't go directly behind the tank, because if he runs backwards with the latest disturbance, you're going to die, whichever shaman's back there. Okay. Late disturbance is going out. Get ready. And we have melee. Melee burn the black one. Everybody else focus on the ads and the lay seeker. Good on the crystal. Burn the lay seeker. Back on the boss. Alright. Ads, focus them down. Use a health stone if you have it. Don't sit there and die, guys. Garcus, if you could pop, do so when it's safe. Alright, keep going. Lay Seeker, focus it down. Focus it down. I don't see people hitting it. Come on. Follow the assignments.
Move.
Alright, back on the boss. Whelps are going to spawn in a second. This is totally killable, guys. AoE the Whelps. Okay, his disturbance is going out. He is casting it. Be ready to switch. And red affinity. Fire on it. Everybody with fire, burn it. Everybody who's not fire, get the mana scale Lee Seeker down and the Whelps. Got 5 seconds on red. Good. Onto the ads. Okay, good. And throw everything you got at him, please. Get ready to use, when he hits 20, use your restoration pot. 2% more. Okay, pop your restoration pots. Lay Seeker, burn it. Focus it down. AoE, get the whelps down. We have 12 seconds before the lay disturbance, so keep this going. Get out of that blizzard melee. Casters, focus down the Lay Seeker. Get it dead. It's doing extra damage. It doesn't need to happen. Okay, back on the boss. Okay, we're getting... It is blue affinity. So Frost, everybody with Frost, start nuking it as hard as you can. Pop your cooldowns to get it down.
Mages are good.
Then we have 2 mages. Go on, mages.
Just go on the boss this way.
That's you can't live through his enrage.
Yeah, you can if it's like 5%.
That was a very good attempt. Almost there.
Super nice calls.
Yeah, I was about to say, very on point, man. Congrats, that's some skill there.
Yeah, let's kill him this time, guys.
Really, really close. So once again, you see, like, if we don't get that Lay Seeker down quick enough, it does that Arcane Explosion, and it absolutely fucks the melee up, right? So it's got to be the focal point. You nuke it, back on it. The second you see it, doesn't matter what you're DPSing. If you're a mage, then sure, AoE the whelps, but everybody else, you focus the Lay Seeker immediately, it's dead, back over to the boss. And then just keep that rotation going, and it'll be fine. Because we lost probably about... I'd say probably about 7 or 8 people to the one Arcane Explosion alone that it did. So that's definitely not ideal.
Are you Canadian?
I am.
It was
See,
the
from
boat.
the boat. Yeah. If I had to guess, I'm not expert about accents. I have one, but it sounded weird to me.
Yeah, I'm from the East Coast of Canada.
When I'm playing D&D, my Canadian accent is very, very stereotypical.
But yeah, that was an excellent attempt. 8% more, and it's done. So if we keep those people up early that we lost this time around, then we'll have that 8% covered off, no problem.
I meant to ask, is that actually a blizzard? Because I did use frost protection, but it's not even using it. It's still up. I think it's arcane damage.
Stick with the arcane.
We do frost too, and it really helps melee stay alive. If you're melee, I mean, even if it's a low level frost, a lower frost, it helps. Our melee does not die as fast as yours does. So
I mean, I'm a healer, maybe. So is that because I'm ranged? I use that greater, but...
We just lost somebody? What class was that?
It was a shaman.
In this
But
mission.
we can put a shaman from group 5. 2 group 3. And if you have anyone more Draven.
Not at the moment.
Guys, I believe I'm gonna head out too because it's getting a bit late.
Just give me one more attempt. We got it right here.
Yeah.
I don't think we do, if I'm gonna be honest.
Why? On 10% is already done almost.
It was 8.
Best attempt got it to 5% if I recall correctly.
I mean, like, it was literally written that we were going for 4 hours. I don't get, like, if you can't stay the full time, like,
People
why
get
join?
frustrated. When we were doing the same stuff, we would have people dropping left and right, even though they knew.
Yeah, I know it's the same in my guild, like people dropping at the 3 hour mark, even though we only have one boss left. Like, it's stupid. Like, if you can't stay, don't join, because there are other people who might want to stay the 4 hours who could not join because we had a comp made with people who cannot stay. Like,
Can I have
it's a
a
bit
alliance
frustrating.
bank, please?
Well, my friend, it was saying 3 to 4 hours, and I've been raiding for 3 hours the entire time I've played this game, and it's not going as well as I would have hoped, and I suppose many of you share this opinion, so yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
a
be
progression
leaving as well,
run, like,
just going to bed early.
yeah, just go. Like, it's a progression run. Like, it's expected to weapon bosses. Like, it's if you leave, not you in particular, but like if people leave because we wipe on a boss, like, it's expected. A progression.
All right, get the last of the buffs out here, and let's get this going.
Okay, well, best of luck, guys.
See ya.
Oh,
Good
good
night.
luck.
See
Rest
ya.
well.
Have a good one. Good night. Just do slash PvP.
I don't know. You
I need
guys
to build up rage.
seem like weak sauce. This is my second care 40 today. That means I'll be raiding for 6 hours straight.
Probably should reorganize some melee and take some hunters out of melee groups to get the Wind Fury since
Yeah,
guided 3 shaman.
I'll take this. I'll take care of it.
You have assist, by the way.
Yeah, please.
Yes. Should also probably. Never mind, actually. I think it's probably better for Tess of Shadow
You can
instead of
swap
Storm.
Mirror with the Colomba.
Actually,
I
we
can
lost
respect
the
marksman.
we lost the healer. I'll just join on the healer.
Your main tank should flask. Just saying.
What?
You heard me.
I have flask.
Does. He does have flag. He's a good boy.
I have some arcane resistance on for to mitigate his damage.
What do you guys need another of? Because they're saying in guild chat trying to get more people. Mage? What? Shaman?
Mage or warlock or boonkin.
I think a druid if it's nature again.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We lost the shaman, right?
No, I came back in the shaman. It's just for heals and totems.
No bites. Maybe a shaman would have.
All right, looks like everybody's here. Get the last of the buffs out, and let's get ready to pull again. So a little bit cleaner, and we got her. Please grab your soul stones, or your health stones rather. Get in position if you're going to tank. If somebody could throw one on Klingon, it seems like it might be a pretty good idea. He's taken a pretty big beating on this boss. Klingon? Kinren? Druid?
That's because he goes out of range. I try to get him every time, and I saved him this last time, but then it made
Sorry.
Priest died.
Yeah, sorry. But what were you saying? I'm Kinran. I died a lot, but this time.
Oh no, it's not you. I was just saying if we're gonna throw a Soulstone out, you're a good choice for one.
Oh yeah. I'm a bit out of range now. If somebody wants to say.
That's fine. All right. Okay, we got how many? We got 1, 2. Please put a plus. We're missing 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. 10 timer. 5. No. Okay, try to south. Separate X and Moon, and you gotta be fine. Just get them away from each other.
I got destroyed.
Yeah, you were out of line of sight again. I don't know if
Here,
you're just playing.
go reset this. Like this early, there's no point in trying to like script our way through this. Try to reset it. See if we can avoid people dying. If you're dead and you're in a bad spot, run back in so we can quickly summon you and do another pull fast. Please don't preemptively pull. Hug that wall. It's real crappy when we have that happen and we don't really get a good attempt in. Yeah, most of you guys I don't think are Reswell who are dead in there. So when you zone in 1, 2, 3 Warlocks, please be quick on the summon so we can make this like maybe like a 2-minute loss of time. Spot buff the people as they're summoned.
It's reset, right?
It is. You can run in.
Yep.
As first summon.
Zulci, you still have those bazaar hailstones, right? 1.2.
Guys, type 1 to 3 for summons, come on.
Yep, click the portals. Still missing Thaki. All right, looks like we got the last. Get the spot bus on him, and let's see if we can pull in about 30 seconds here. Reducing downtime progression is pretty important, so you get the max out of that 4 hours.
We're missing Kinran still. He's here now.
All right, get him a spot bus. Start drinking.
What else?
Alright.
Yappy, you don't have any stam buff? Or am I wrong there? Yeah, could you just get a bit closer so you get hit by it as well? There, you have it now.
Perfect, thank you.
Alright,
Yeah,
put a plus if you're ready, Tex. Yeah.
Very good mark of the wild Makul. I was on the other side. It was already in.
Okay, give me a 10-second timer.
You have it. You have it.
Pulling in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Good split. Watch for the freedoms on people so you don't lose anybody. Like that.
Get away from the entrance.
We got a battle res, get up thrust. Half circle. Keep it clean. Stay away from the backside so that Sundre has a place to run when he gets the debuff. Watch out for that blizzard. Good move. Alright, Sundre has it. Okay, ads are coming out. Focus ads. Burn them back to the boss. Give that blizzard. The battle res, get up Holisher. Alright, ads, burn them. Whelps. Get the Lace Seeker. Okay, we're getting Mage. Frost, get it. Got it, good. Back on the ball. Okay, Lace Seeker, get it down. AoE the Whelps. That Lace Seeker, guys, come on. Get a battle res on Mage if we can, please. Okay, we're gonna have a disturbance in a second. Get ready for it. Mage, Frost, good. Good job, clean up ads. Back on the boss. Get that Lace Seeker, burn it. Whelps as well. Mages AoE. Everybody else, focus the Lace Seeker. Get it dead. Back on the boss. We got 28 seconds on disturbance, so this is a good burn period. Alright, we're gonna have ads in a sec. You ready for them? Get out of the blizzard. Pop a Hellstone if you're low. Okay, there's a Lace Seeker. Get it. Focus it. Burn. Okay, Whelps. Infinity, get ready for it. We have Blue Infinity. Frost again. Job mages. Alright. Nuke 'em. Get ready for restorative potions. Pop them. Pop your restorative potions now. Everybody else, nuke as hard as you can. Pop cooldowns. Warriors pop wreck. Focus that Lace Seeker back on the bot. Keep it going. Keep it clean. Lay disturbance in 8 seconds. Keep the mechanics going, guys. Keep the spelling. Focus the ads. Get ready for the lay. Okay, we have Black Affinity. Warlocks, take care of it. Everybody else, focus the ads and then back on the ball. There we go. Nice job, everyone. Beauty.
Nice.
What a
Fuck it, guy.
rush!
First
Well, I
try,
did say we would
0
do it.
deaths. Easy.
Ooh, made not a bad. That's
Okay, rest up and let's continue.
Yep. So next boss is gonna be Arcane Resist boss. So if you're not able to hit 220 Arcane or 200 Arcane Resist, that's a problem. So probably should say something now if you can't make it there, so that we know what numbers we have for the boss.
The more the better, or do I need just the minimum?
I mean, there's never a downside to having it. However, so I would say if you have more, put it on, because learning the fight is probably the most important thing we can do today.
All right.
Because, yeah, there's just a bunch of little idiosyncrasies of this fight that if you get them down, it makes for a world of difference.
360
So,
it is.
that might be a bit too much.
That's excessive. 240 is
Oh, an SR.
really.
Congrats, Jax.
What does Enchanted Amethyst give? Is there a way to tell?
Turns
Yes.
into a frost wand and an arcane trinket and something else.
it's best for mages, I think. Frost mages.
All right. If we get our tanks up here, so the suppressor needs to die first. We want to make sure we keep the dragon guards away from the group because they stomp and they fear, etc. But the suppressor does the same thing with that crystal that we don't want to happen. So focus that and then onto the ads. The single target, worry about aiming on these. The quicker we have them dead, the better. Eventually, the pat with marked with a triangle or moon is going to come back up here. So whichever tank's ad dies first, be ready for it to join us.
Standard trade with Hayun, please.
Hayun, where are you?
No
Alright,
frost
we're gonna wait.
mages, that won't really shit.
Is this amethyst any good for Boomkin?
I think they linked items you can get from it earlier.
All right, just wait for Moon to move,
Discord.
and then we'll go in.
It's mostly a frost mage thing.
Congrats, Maya.
All right, let's get in here, tanks. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Give her. Get that guard away from the group, please. Both guards, pull them backwards.
Next target after cross.
X. Get after that. Get the mage weaver down, and then the other 2 ads. I'll get Moon came in, so yeah. All right, we're splitting DPS. Focus purple diamond, so we get one down. Oh, that's definitely not good. Oh, let me reset. All right, get some reses up there. Definitely feel the DPS took a hit, like from
Oh yeah.
damage output. Axe going down a little slow.
Yeah, we lost like 3 people.
Oh, one paladin left.
Yeah, Azusi will be off for a bit.
Okay, cool.
All right, tank's moving again, so I'll focus down the suppressor again and then get the elemental. Or is there 2 suppressors in there? Yeah, it's both suppressors and then the elemental.
Skittles, can you do
Oh my god! I
yeah,
just
yeah. Yeah, sorry. You just I tried to do as fast as possible.
I have to wait till after this. People are dying.
All right, Crystal, focus it. We can't do damage. She'll dead. Good.
That was a
Don't
dispel.
Yeah, so on these, I forget what it's called now off the top of my head, but you're better off just not dispelling on these
If you
trash
don't
because
have the latest
It
stickers,
instantly
don't
kills.
dispel.
No dispelling.
yeah. Yeah, if you dispel when you're not supposed to, then what happens is everybody in the group dies. Like in that party of the person who dispelled. So try not to do it. And if you don't have with all the changes that have happened, Karazhan, getting the newest add-ons is only in your best interest because the cursive has been really modified to be really good for this. Bigwigs is huge. Like trying to keep your add-ons up to date is pretty important if you want to optimize this place.
Okay, we'll pull these guys down.
All right, back up. Let them come down. So you want to keep the wind-looking guys back a ways because they have an AOE. So just keep them a little ways back. Bring the other ones on top. We can cleave them down and then focus on the wind-looking guys.
Yeah, we need a few buffs.
Did the mages go back to their specs?
No point. We can't use an arcane for the next boss. So. All right. There's going to be not that one not full.
Yeah, normal is going to be fun
No,
with
you
this
can't get a
TPS.
dispel.
Please don't.
We just got done saying it.
Oh, never.
Okay.
All right. There's a big elemental that's going to come down. Let it come down to us. Res those people quickly, please. So we got to focus DPS into it. It's putting a debuff up. So once it gets to 3, it's hitting pretty aggressively. So as soon as it's dead, drop and drink so that you don't die. All right. Go ahead.
Is it tauntable?
Yep.
Nice.
I don't think there's anything in Karazhan that isn't tauntable, to be honest.
It's nice.
All right, keep healing people.
Yep, can we have paladin buffs again, please? Thank you. Missing on priest, on warlock.
All right, same idea. You want to pull the whirlwind guys backwards so that they're not close to the group, and then we can bring the.
Oh no. I fell. I was trying to figure out why one of the warlocks, I keep buffing them and they are not getting it.
Do 1, 2, 3. We'll summon you.
Quick alliance bank, please. Meanwhile.
Just a side note regarding the previous boss. I have tested the kick. It does not interrupt. If anyone had any doubts.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead, tanks. Pull the whirlwind guys back. The overflowing arcane one.
You did it too.
I would appreciate a dispel magic on Mizzeti, 80% reduction in attack speed.
Yeah, arcane pressure you can dispel.
Yeah.
Thank you
but
very much.
The problem with the priest doing it is that if you have a second debuff, it's gonna dispel it as well, and you're gonna die.
That's why I called it, because I had only one.
Yeah.
I need the alliance bank to get my gear.
All right. So this boss here is the arcane boss. So this is when it goes well, this is the easiest boss in the instance. When you're learning, it's the hardest boss in the instance because it can fall apart real fucking fast, and one person will literally wipe the raid. So basic idea of this boss is that everybody has to have their arcane resist on, so you're over the threshold that I was talking about. And what we do is we basically go in and you tank them. Way we do it for mortality is I have all my healers go on the door, on the steps of the door there, because then they don't have to worry about moving at all through the fight. And then the casters to our right side, the casters kind of stand back in that area with a loose spread. And then the melee and the boss are over to the left side of the door. And what you do basically is you just DPS him. And what he does is that the person who's second on his threat list, they're going to get a bomb debuff. And when you get the bomb debuff, what you need to do is you need to run over to these corners, which this corner or the other corner. And the way the bomb works is that after 15 seconds, you explode. But while you have the bomb on, you do increase damage. So what you can do is when you get the bomb, you can stay in there until there's like 5-6 seconds left. And then you also get a speed buff from it. So then you can go. So you're able to just nuke the shit out of them and then run to the corner. But you need to run to these corners because the way that the bomb works is that the closer you are to the raid, the more damage the raid is going to take. So you need to explode away from them as far as you possibly can. So
Which
that's
corners?
these corners right here. So yeah, like basically by this bookshelf and over by the door corners. So that's the farthest point away from him in the room.
Oh, the
that we
back
can do.
corners. Got it.
Yep. So you do that, and so what he's going to do is that he's going to put bombs on the ground, or circles on the ground. And what has to happen with those is that they have to be soaked. When you're the bomb, you get a green debuff afterwards. When you have that debuff on, you can stand inside of the circles and soak them, and they will disappear when they expire. If you don't have a bomb debuff and you're standing in the circle and it expires, you die. If nobody's standing inside the circle when it expires, we wipe. Plain and simple. So the whole concept of the fight is that you nuke the boss and you get the bomb debuff, and people with the bomb debuffs soak the circles on the ground so they never explode, and we just keep on DPSing the boss. And when you get the bomb, you run back and you explode in the corners and then go back in and do the soaking. It's important, especially when you hit 30%, because he enrages at 30%. He starts casting the debuffs twice as fast. It's very important that you wait for the 5 to 6 seconds left on the debuff before you go, because if you just run immediately, you're going to basically run into somebody else with the debuff, and if you explode on each other, you'll both die, which means that the raid is taking 2 times the arcane explosion, and it's going to be like a cascading effect, because then another person is going to die and they're going to explode, and it's just basically you'll wipe, right? So the way this fight works is that it's literally an attrition fight. So if you start losing people, you just keep nuking as hard as you possibly can. The other mechanic to this fight is the tanks. So the first tank, you're going to be tanking him, and he's going to put debuffs on you. When you get up to 10, the next tank needs to taunt, and the tank who was just tanking is eventually going to get the debuff, because you will be second on the threat list, right? So you basically get ready to run, and then you go to the corner, and you become a soaker at that point. And that's the fight over and over again. So when you get 10 debuffs, the next tank taunts, and ideally you have 4 tanks to play in the role. And that's how you do it. Everybody else just keeps on nuking, and you get the debuff, you run out, and we soak the circles. Important thing for tanks: if you're a designated tank, you do not want to pump threat when you're not tanking, because if you start pumping threat and you get second on there and you get the bomb, you're now no longer advantageous to the raid, because you're not doing your role anymore. So you need to just sit there and soak, or just sit there and auto attack and not be second on threat, because if you get the bomb, you're no longer able to do shit. So just do nothing until it's your turn to taunt. There's only one way to really do this, is to try this fight. So everybody put your arcane resist on. Pop an arcane protection pot.
Got the question?
No need for arcane protection, just magic resistance. Because the arcane protection will be done in like sub 5 seconds or something.
Right, but people don't know the fight. Yeah, people don't know the fight, right? So you're not going to get any sort of progression if you're not actually going to see the fight, right? So
I got a question regarding the soaking part. When you get the green debuff to soak, for how long should you stay on the rune until it disappears, or what queues?
Until it disappears.
Okay,
You'll see it disappear, and also you'll have it for a length of time. It's very possible that you'll be able to soak 2 or 3 of them, especially when you have to get 30% reunion rages.
Oh.
You can probably do 4 or 5 of them, right? So you just go from one to the next and the next. Yeah, it's pretty good. What the best way to do this, so we found, is that Skittles, if you don't mind bubbling the first circle, so just bubble and stand in it. That way we have a guaranteed first soak, that we don't have to worry about somebody being in the circle who's got the ball.
Jacques Wee needs to know what to do.
And one more thing, warriors, unbind your death wish, unless you have more than enough arcane resistance.
Yeah, as Skittle said, I have no idea what to do, but I don't think.
Put him down.
Yeah.
I think you just need to taunt when the tank needs a taunt. So.
Okay, that sounds simple. Yeah, that sounds simple.
Yeah.
So it's
you just gotta
like
make sure you don't. Yeah, so it's all you gotta do. So starting will be Sundre. Put a plus in the group if you're tanking, if you've been tanking the whole time, because I'm not sure who's tanking and who's DPSing.
Yep.
So Sundre will be starting. So Yappy, you'll be second. Who's our third tank? We need ideally 4.
Jack,
Yeah, I
then
think
Michael,
it's me on the
then
sheet,
Kelsey.
but I'm not in tank spec. That's why.
It's okay. Try it without being in tank spec. You'll be the third one. And we'll see how it goes. Like realistically, just getting a couple reps in is the important thing to see today because this boss definitely takes some pulls, right? So
Just put
By
on
the
a
way,
shield. He doesn't hit hard.
since
that's the other one. Thank you. So
since mountains are sorry,
he's
go.
also going to do a arcane prism, and what that is that it's going to basically put somebody in prison. If you're able to dispel magic, get it off people immediately. Thank you for reminding me of that. Arcane prism, yeah. So that needs to be dispelled instantly because if it's a person with a bomb and they get arcane prismed and they're not able to run out, they're going to explode in the raid and we're done. It's a wipe.
So
Okay, so what's the
from what I understand, I mean, the off tanks, all the other tanks don't have to be the second on threat, right?
You don't do anything until it's your turn to taunt. Yep. You just
Okay.
basically
So
stand
we
there.
can go and we take the bomb and we do the movement and we let the tanks do their jobs.
Yep, exactly. And eventually tanks will be bombs because when one tank taunts off the other tank, that first tank is going to be second on threat. So he will get a bomb. So there'll be a period of time where tanks are going to be the guys getting the bombs. So you'll see as we do it. This is a fight you just have to do it to kind of feel it. You can sit here and talk about it all day, but a few pulls will make people understand it, right? So once again,
I just wanted to ask, since Munkin is useless here because the boss is immune to arcane damage, you want me to heal or tank or do anything else other than DPS?
I mean, tank wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind another tank.
Okay.
More driven if you want to heal, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I have someone with 180 Arcanite resist on buff. They can't be there.
You really need to be. They've never really said exactly what the threshold is, but we're pretty sure it's like 192 is what you have to be over in order to not, because it's an instant white mechanic if you don't have the required amount of arcane resist. So,
Actually, I have arcane resist, but only for caster, so I'll just go healer. It's probably better because
honestly, the boss
arcane-
doesn't do any physical damage. It's all arcane. So as long as you've got enough arcane resist, it doesn't
Okay.
matter what you're doing, right?
Okay, 200 buffed is good then.
I have a question.
Yep.
So for healers, you said we stand on the stairs, right? And
Correct.
here and jumping. Isn't this a little bit close to where the boss?
No. You're over at the doorway where he's standing. Those stairs.
Oh, okay, over there. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get a pull in here. So hopefully you guys brought arcane resistance potions because they give you an extra 50 or somewhat. They're nice to have for this, especially for progression. So get ready to give it a pull try here. So everybody kind of move up here. So casters, like I said, you're gonna go over to the back to his right and kind of do like a loose spread because we don't want to be stacked because when the circle goes on the ground, the way the circle works is that for every person that the circle spawns on, it strengthens the amount of damage that's done at the end of the soak. So we don't want to have every single person standing there so that it's more damage being taken to the person soaking. So loose spread. All right, let's give it a pull timer and give her a shot here.
Hold on. What number of tank am I?
You'll be 4.
Okay.
What's that?
Because you have people running back to the door. Usually casters should stand in that left corner. I don't know. Why are we standing on the right so close to where people run? Is it so people can run back or?
What would it matter if you're left or right? We're running over to this. We're running to the back wall over here. You're in the front wall. So what side you're on should be irrelevant.
So everybody, we're running on the back of the boss. That stairs and the corner on the
So
left side.
where Turstix is jumping right now, this is the farthest point away from the raid that you can be, like this back wall. So that corner and that corner is going to be the farthest. So the raid is going to be as closer to that wall that he's on now, so that we've created the maximum amount of distance possible for the bomb people to be away from the raid.
Yeah, I'd say let's give it a try and
let's give it a try.
Hold on, as healer, I never move. I just stand on the stairs the whole time.
You will stand on the stairs all the time. The only time you ever have to move is when the threat only goes. The circles go on people with threat. The healers will never be high enough that they have to move. So you guys are literally sitting there and dumping heals into the raid for the whole fight.
Unless we get bombed and then we go to the corners.
You'll never get bombed.
Okay, that's easy then.
Still, shaman have to
Second
move
one,
and
that's
place their
all.
totems and go back there. Huh?
Yeah, or just run a measure. Just drop a measure running by.
Okay.
We only move
Let's
if we have a
let's
circle
have a
under
pull
us.
timer then.
All right, give me a pull timer.
Magic resistance on pull.
Yep.
5, 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
All right, take them to the other side of the door. Other side of the door. So to the other wall. All right, we'll try right there, but that's not the ideal. All right, he's got 10 debuffs, so second tank taunt.
Get out of the void zone.
Yeah, you got to move out of it.
Sorry.
I'm taunting.
Okay, next tank taunt.
I'm dead.
Oh.
Yep, just that quick, it'll be a wipe, right? So this is where it comes down to. So where if we're looking at him, when we're looking at him when he's standing there, Sucre, you want to take him to the left side on the other side of those steps, a little bit away from the healers, because you don't want to be standing close to healers, right? Healers, you want to be on top of each other, stacked, because you guys don't have to move at that point, right? And then range, you want to be on the right side of him when we're looking at him in a loose spread, so that we have 3 distinctive groups, and that we're not a big old clusterfuck there. The pull is like getting the pull and get everybody in position and kind of getting the feel for it is the most important thing. And like I said, the first person designated, which was Skittles, you just watch for the first circle, run in there with your bubble, and you'll be good.
I got 4 minutes on bubble because I did one already.
It's going to take time to get back to that point. So.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes left, so let's just do one more pull so you guys have a general idea of how this fight works, because like seeing it is probably the most important part of being able to come back in and repeat the fight, right? So one more pull, get a feel for it, hopefully get a little bit deeper in the fight and have the positioning correct, so that next time I come in here, you're not starting at 0.
Yeah, seems good.
And you can teleport up to Incantago's room now.
And just have your spell detail on max, because else you will not be able to see the zones on the ground.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't see anything.
Or just look at your debuffs if you're...
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago, they changed the visual on the things on the ground. So they do show up sometimes for some people to be a very light purple. So you have to really pay attention for it. The other thing I'll pass on about this fight so that so everybody remembers, there's no resin in this fight. So when you die, you're dead. You're not going to battle res people. You're not going to use onks or anything like that, because if you res, one, you're going to get instantly shot, or you're going to get instantly killed by the debuff, but by the aura. But 2, if you do get res and you don't have enough arcane resist, it's just going to wipe the raid. So when you're dead, you're dead. You don't want to try to bring anybody alive here. By the way, 2 bosses down in the first day of progression is a good day of progression. Despite what that guy was bitching about earlier, you cannot be upset about this place getting 2 bosses down. That's a really good day of
It
progression.
it is very, very good. Like,
yeah.
Very good. Especially considering some people are not extremely geared. I think it's very good.
Yeah, so whatever that guy's bug that guy had, it's certainly nothing to be upset about today because that's most guilds hope to get 2 bosses down the first day, so that's a good go.
Wisdom, please.
Also considering the fact there is no reliable guide online to watch for self-research. I did some, but couldn't find any.
Yeah, and to be fair, like the kill attempts were super clean. Like the first boss attempt, we had 1 dead or whatever. The second boss attempt, we had 2 death on the kill. That's very good.
The way I always look at things is if you walk in and you one-shot a boss, you have no satisfaction. If you work your way through the boss fight and you get the kill, it feels so much better, and it actually feels like you've earned the kill versus just a, oh, that was fun, done type thing. It's much more appealing in my opinion.
And
All right,
this raid is super fun. It's
We are
very
in
fun.
agreement. We are in agreement as long as the struggle is not fabricated.
Can we have some marks of the wilds on the people who are still missing it, please? Because that's gonna kill people.
Yeah, definitely get the marks out.
I get
respect,
group
so I
1
need
to
other
4.
people to do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Is there anybody
Let's have a pull timer 30 seconds. Make sure everything is done.
So try to focus this time on getting the correct position because opening position is important for the stability of the fight, right?
I kept missing and my threat went to the others. So
It's all good. That's why it's called progression.
Make sure you're using your magic resistance potions. Let's run in.
No, you got to take him to the other side of the door, like over here.
Oh, on the.
Yeah, you want to be over here with him. So you're back. You should be standing right here. Yeah, perfect. And then caster should be over where triangle is.
Down, please.
Magashanka, you can be there.
Okay, get out of that. Share on the ground. Good job. Good job.
Down, please.
I got a bomb.
Mooncraze will taunt. Use a Mooncraze.
Alright. So whoever's coming back, you're now soaking, so get in the circles. Whoever came back, we just exploded.
Yeah, do you have 10 stacks now?
Next taunt.
No, 7. Don't now. Don't.
I'm gonna need another paladin here to make it back.
I'll ice block this one since nobody is here.
Other corner, please.
Alright, so somebody with the debuff has to start soaking these circles.
Yeah, I got it.
Sandra soaking. Get
Tap
out,
packet
everybody get
LOL.
out from the circle.
Mooncraze will soak next. Oh, never mind. I died.
And yeah. So that's a cascading effect. But second pull, 50%, not too bad.
That's very good.
All in all, so far I'd say this is a pretty well designed raid. This is my first time past the first boss.
We should have somebody calling who has the debuff so it can run out.
Yeah.
Maybe now we can clear the room to go downstairs for the quest.
So the boss, like up until 30%, this boss is very easy. Like there's nothing, as long as nobody's doing anything stupid, very easy. When he hits 30%, then he starts casting twice as often the bombs. The biggest obstacle is just making sure that people are soaking and that you're not having multiple people run into the back at the same time and blowing each other up. As long as people get that right off the rip, this boss, like I said, it's either the easiest boss in the instance or the hardest boss in the instance because it's completely avoidable for the most part, but people will fuck it up, right? So on a good raid, you can walk in there and like we kill him in like I think our fastest kill is like 1 minute and 15 seconds, and nobody dies. It's just like boom, done, easy, right?
Yeah.
Other times you'll be in there and people will just not be on the ball, and it's 5 wipes later, and it's just like, oh fuck, and you're getting frustrated, right? So it's that sort of boss. Anyways, good raid, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks everyone.
Thanks everyone.
Bravo.
Yeah.
And thanks Turs for helping so much.
No problem.
Thanks for leading.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
That was
great.
very, very good.
Very, very nice.
Thank you for
Two
leading us to
bosses
victory
down.
against the second boss.
That's a good kill. Very good kill.
Do you guys have any plans to do weekend continuance? Hopefully on the weekend.
It's something we have to see, but we already have raids, so we have to see.
Yeah, it was.
And something is sure is we don't want to burn out people as well, because it's hard progress, so we have to see how we do it.
Very nice though. Two bosses.
Yeah, definitely very nice.
I can.
And good night.
Good night.
If someone has the
Good night,
logs, please post them. That would be super nice. Thanks.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Bye bye.
Good night. I don't know who it was, but I got gigabaited. Someone was like, yeah, 5 bosses easy. It's bad.
Me as an
But yeah.
undead getting to the ghost quest giver from the basement, Ralwyn Ivon. Can you imagine a greater misery than being aware of your perpetual undeath? Word, brother. Since I'm an undead.
Yeah, guys, thanks for coming. Remember that it's a progressive run, and we get better and better each run, for sure.
Yeah, we will. For
I'm
sure.
pretty sure that we will like one-shot the 2 bosses now, and we can try this one and do it for sure.
Yeah.
Can the solution to Arcane can be completed with what we cleared so far, or is it later?
Sorry?
Solutions to Arcane Resonance.
Yeah.
I don't remember where does it drop. The
Also, it's a drop. It's not a lootable.
I don't remember. I know I've done it on my main, but I just can't remember what. Let me just drop a quick look, and I'll tell you guys. I found just the attunement for Outland.
That's for the outdoors.
Yep, I linked it in general chat.
Yeah. Do we need? I think we only need one person to have it.
Only one person, yes.
Yeah, it's fine. But thanks. It's always good to have.
Inca Tacos felt very satisfying. Very satisfying.
It's happy we killed those 2 bosses.
Yeah, we could have done at the try that we did. 12%
Yeah.
was a bit unlucky. Yeah, we struggled like for more an hour after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, now for sure the next one will be much better, and we will kill Hinkatamas too. I was a bit tired, man. After the 3rd hour, I wasn't.
Yeah, I know. The thing is,
I couldn't pay
it's so
attention.
fucking annoying to use 2 flasks and not use them completely. And I mean, in any case, we'll have to waste things. And I mean, on the second boss, if we didn't flask, we couldn't have killed it.
Oh,
I
for
mean,
sure.
it's just griefing us.
For sure.
So yeah, it's gonna cost a lot for everyone. That's why everyone is warned about it.
We just need to get used with the mechanics. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, we went through 2 bosses, and yeah, it was really tiring because for most of the people it was something new, and it takes time to get used with things. So maybe next time it will be more faster and efficient.
Yeah, hopefully it will. Hopefully it will.
Maybe from my experience, I'll get to create a proper guide for this, so others don't have to struggle as much.
Yeah, we need also to build up a sheet that's. I mean, I have examples of 3 different sheets: the Doom Turtles, the Mortality, and the Clickers ones. Every one of them is different. I think we'll have to build our own. Yeah, just to make it simpler. And just in one go, you see what you have to do, and you know, and it's done. That was something tonight. Very.
Anyway,
intense.
it was a nice ride.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 bosses down. Yeah.
So thank you for the ride, guys. See you next time.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Good
See you
night.
soon.
Yeah, see you guys. Have a good one.
Yes, same.
Trying to find a hidden repository.
By the way, do you think we should maybe not use SR for progression? Or no?
I mean,
because it's kind of like the people get rewarded that pick later stuff, and maybe some guys pick from the first bosses, and I don't know.
yeah.
It's
The thing is.
Oh, hi,
SR
everyone.
plus ones
So-
you can do as well. It's just more difficult to organize.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Okay. Well, I
Today-
would maybe handle it like free roll more or less.
Yeah.
If you are,
yeah, your call, obviously.
if you'd like to get a suggestion from a non-skip mechanics person, I'll be happy to share something.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's no perfect system. It's just easier for us to organize. I mean, imagine that the Kara 40,
So-
we had 47 people signed up, and over time it went to like 40, and we still had people at the end missing. This is just so. Yeah, it's quite intense.
Yeah. And
so my suggestion would be like since someone said something against SR, and a lot of people coming from outside would not be inclined to join without something that at least would give them a chance. You could say that for the people that show up and do their job properly, they're gonna get a bonus to their role, SR role, if there are multiple people.
Yeah.
A one-time
problem,
use.
Mizzeti, the problem with this is it's a lot of admin in the background to do.
Yeah.
And we already have four days of raiding and so many things to prepare. And if we have to track every single player on how they perform, how they do, I mean, I can look at the logs there and I can say, yeah, there's some little things to change. Also, something to keep in mind is also we're trying to get as many casters as possible as well, because melee don't help us too much on, at least for those two first fights. Having having as much ranged as possible is really what we want to aim for.
Well, I don't care either way. I'm here just for the dungeon. I'm just spitballing, since people express their displeasement with SR.
Yeah, you're right. Probably about people who have experience not wanting to join if they can't SR. That's shit. That's true.
Yeah. If you have any suggestions, I think we have somewhere a suggestion thing. Just please post there. Discord suggestions. Just go in there and just post things. That's definitely fine.
I don't have a suggestion like that. I do not care whether or not it's people are getting their, I don't know, items. I don't care about mine. I'm here just for the ride because I love the game and I love the company.
Very good, Dan. Okay, that was very interesting today. In any case,
different day. It's a bit more stressful than
yeah. Definitely.
And yeah, my problem was that at the third hour I was losing concentration. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, when it starts to go further, the third hour. Yeah.
I have a question regarding the second boss. I didn't question it because initially
Ask.
It wasn't it wasn't something very important. Just a few gold potentially lost. If I understand correctly, melee don't need to get a restorative potion for decors during the second boss at 20%.
They don't. They don't. Okay. The only thing that they need is going to be Arcane Protection Potion on cooldown, because, I mean, as soon as it wears off, you should have one, because a lot of people got killed by it. That's why Kozilek had the moon at one point, so to help melee not die. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm putting those on cooldown because I also wanted to survive the frost situation, because occasionally I do take damage because it's poorly telegraphed, the blizzard. So the Robert Downey Jr. solution to it, to throw miner it. Okay, so yeah, overall it was pretty good. Good to know that I don't have... Sorry, I don't have to spend money on restorative potions. Those are kind of expensive.
Yeah, they are. They are. The raid is very expensive for sure. Everything is expensive in this place.
And that Mizzeti, we will need to. I don't know if we're gonna do the method of paladins buffing, and
if we have enough paladins, we'll have the paladins bubbling and and taking care of it. If we have. But that's also why Shrimpy did so many potions as well, so we could just have those and make it work this way as well. At least it was cool. 2 out of 9. I mean, that's 7 more to go.
For sure. If we
and some bosses are easy. Some bosses are super easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Chess is not hard anymore. The boss after chess is super easy.
Yeah, it's just hide, bow, and that's it. You're done.
Yeah, because like if you kill bishop second, there is not that much AoE damage going on, so it's just killing stuff and going to hide and bowing to the queen. Like it's easy. It's easy.
Yeah.
Because there's no raid wipe mechanic. And the boss after is even easier. Sound is a face roll, like a face roll. So we can do it super easy.
Yeah.
9 on the first night is very good. Yeah, it was fun. I really had fun.
I really love the fights that I managed to see so far. The first boss, Narmun, is pretty much just properly coordinating
Yeah, it is
to kill
very
everything on
fun.
time and to move out, move back in, and of course to grab the ravens. Yeah, in my opinion, that has enough going on its own. And the second boss fight, the only mechanic that I don't really like the design of is the focused beam, because that one really fucks up with rogue rotation. If that would be a little bit different to allow rogues to stay a bit more in, that would provide a good window of opportunity
Yeah.
for cooldowns. But if they just like keeping them in and out, in and out, in and out, I cannot really do
Yeah, that's
DPS
the.
properly.
Yeah, I think that's what they wanted to do with Karazhan, is to fuck up the melees, have more casters, because the meta at one point was just one rogue, 30 warriors, 6 shamans, maybe 1 druid, and there you have it. It's your team. That's Biss.
Yeah, but
I think with Karazhan
overcorrection is never good. Look at what's happening right now in the States. In the United
Yeah, I
States,
know.
overcorrection
I know.
is not very good.
But this is how it is. We still want to do Kara, so
But
yeah.
Anyway,
from now
good
on,
night, guys.
when we kill the
Good night.
second boss, I think I will go rest him because I'm worthless. After that,
On the second boss, you have the impression, but you still need to kill those ads, and you didn't do too bad. I mean.
No, I mean, after the second boss, when you go
Oh yeah,
through
yeah.
the
After
third,
the. Yeah.
I respect to resto man because
Yeah, yeah.
I'm simply worthless. I don't do damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
okay.
Resto Druid on that fight is so good. I will go Resto 2 next time probably instead of tanking. Tranquility is just amazing on that boss.
Yeah, for sure. If we save
On
our
the arcane boss,
tranquilities,
yeah, we can even maybe have a rotation for this. Keeping
Yeah,
this for this fight.
We should, yes.
if we can put the boss to 50% without any tranquility, I think we
Yeah.
can do it easily. We can just do the rotations.
Yeah.
Anyway, night.
Good
Good
night.
night. I'm exploring a little bit the instance, and there is at that point where we climb up to Anomalous, there is a side path that's guarded by one single dragonkin, and behind it there is a small RP event that you can enjoy with Edco, in which Echo of Khadgar says stuff to you, and inside the room there is a crystal ball. It's called Orb of Nomification. It turns into a gnome. They
Oh.
really leaned into this one.
Oh no.
I really don't want to do this. I would feel really bad. In any case, I have to jump out. Take care, everyone.
Take care, see ya.
See you soon, guys.
Tomorrow.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye, guys. See you next time.
See you. Peace.
Yeah, I think the solution to Arcane Resonance is after Anomalous. I checked below floors and above floors.
That's